There we go. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Joe. Hi, BTD. Good evening. How was everybody's day? Hi, Danielle. How are you? Danielle, you want to come up on panel tonight? Really missed you. Anybody else want to come up on panel tonight? Yeah, Matt. Dan normally comes on, but I don't know if he's working over or because normally he's on by now. So I was like, you know what? Okay. Stop throwing things at you and I won't miss. Oh, haha, you're cute. I like you. One, two,
John.
and there he is.
Hey, John.
All right.
Hey, what do you know? It's been a good day. Got all of her homework done, got all of her work done.
There we
Did her
go.
thing, and now she's watching her. Miracles never cease around here. How are you, BTD? Hi,
How you
VA.
doing, BDD?
I'm good. I'm good, John. You? Bob?
I went to the falls today. Wait till
You've
you
done
see
what?
what I posted.
What have you done with your balls?
Yeah, I edited. All I got to do is just upload it. Everything else is
We
done.
can barely hear you, Bob.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
A little bit.
Hang on.
Maybe it's me.
I can hear him, John. Clear. He's louder than you,
Can you
actually.
hear me now?
Hey, let me go
Yeah.
out and come back. Maybe.
Okay.
Matthew, Kenneth,
Hey,
Let me
Big
get a
Kitty.
little closer.
how are you? Eggman?
Doing all right?
Surprise.
I mean, I've seen the falls like that,
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
at
have seen the
100%.
falls where I have taped the Mohawk River,
You got a picture?
right?
Yeah?
There's no Mohawk River.
What? Why is that?
Wait till you see how dry this is. Even when I went down there, my daughter's like, "Where's the river?" I'm like, "It's not there." I was
Dang.
like, "There you go." But we're doing all right. We had bad thunderstorms south of here, and they
Bob?
had
Oh, go on.
what?
Sorry. I've
They
just
had
been
about,
watching. Oh, go on. I'm sorry. Delay.
they had 70-mile-an-hour winds down there,
Hey, Joe Jeffers.
That's nice.
and that's even up north, away from me, up toward the lakes on the northern side, like Lake George, that area. I was dead center. I got rain, but that's all. No wind, no nothing.
Wow. Hey, Lily, Cindy,
Lily, wow, VA's here, Joe's here.
I'm going to show you something now.
Go ahead.
I just flicked my phone on. Well, I was just looking on YouTube, and this was the first thing that came up. You know when you first go on it, it gives you recommendations, don't it?
Right.
Okay. So this guy's on there live. Okay.
James Gip.
Right. But this is a screenshot I took. Do you know him?
No, not personally. No.
Right. Well, look what's at the top.
And at the bottom.
Misfits and Dreamers. And at the bottom.
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Why are you up? Why are you there?
All right, I'll have to look at it.
I don't know.
I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he was live. I was in his live stream. So I wonder if it posted. It does that once in a while. It's weird. How are you, Matt?
Hey, Bob.
Hi, D.
Hi, Matt.
I heard you called.
Hi, Dave.
You all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Bob, did you get my one text message?
Yeah, it's huh?
What?
Did you get my text message?
Hang on, let me turn this fan down.
Yeah, I might
I
have
can't
been.
see.
Okay, that's better. Now I can hear you guys.
ID.
Yeah, I mean, BTD, I've seen the falls like that
Yeah.
once in my lifetime about almost 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
You and
something
I
wrong
can
with
walk
my
from the
phone.
falls three
That takes-
quarters of the way down the Mohawk River before we
Yep.
end up with water.
That takes some drying up, that, don't it? Jesus.
Well, we have had no rain. We have had no rain here. I mean, we've had spits and sputters, but that's what we had was spits and sputters. The bulk of it was down about Orange County, down in New York City, and they got about 70-mile-an-hour winds. And up north toward Lake George and over toward Washington County, which heads into Vermont, they got slammed. But where we are, we're dead center. Oh, want to hear something freaky?
Go on, man.
I called my dad today. They're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm okay. He says, did you hear about Hannaford? I'm like, no. I said I was just at Hannaford about 2 hours ago shopping with Felicia, getting groceries. Why? All the water from their air conditioners didn't drain off their roof, and the roof collapsed.
Jeez.
I was there 2 hours before.
That
I'm
ain't
like,
funny.
there's an angel looking out. There's an angel looking out for me.
That's where that water's gone from that river.
Obviously, that's probably where it ended up, was on the roof of the
Yeah.
market. You know, I'm like, I go to my mother. I'm like, you're kidding? She goes, no, listen. And she has the scanner on, and I'm hearing all these calls for, you know, this, that, and pit the thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. How's Rhonda?
She's good. Sat here messing on her phone.
Hi, Rhonda.
That thing came up on her phone as well. Say hi, guys.
It's been pretty quiet here all day. I mean, other than me doing editing and, you know, I'm going tomorrow. My daughter's going to pick me up tomorrow. I'm headed off to the Waterford Cemetery because some of the graves in there are like 1700s.
Right. Joe said he loves you, Rhonda.
I love you.
Hey, Karen. Hey, Cal. Anybody else? I don't think I've got anyone.
No,
Lily. Lily.
it's really. Yeah, I don't. That's why I asked him when Dan was coming on, because normally, he's on usually like from like 8 to like 10 or whatever until Ash Tune goes on, but he hasn't been. And I know that a lot.
I was sitting here wondering the same thing. I was wondering where he was at because I hadn't seen him.
I think Dan.
'Cause I
I'm
think
sure
you're right.
he was. I spoke to Dan earlier.
Oh, Miss Lily, I'm sorry.
He might be at work. My brother.
Yeah, I think that's who he's working over. I think that's
Oh,
exactly what
sorry
he's
to
doing.
hear that, Lily.
Oh, sorry, Lily.
My brother.
Yeah, cancer.
Yeah, I know, Carl. That's why I'm going there. The one over at Waterford.
Mm.
So,
Sorry,
yeah, I
Lily.
can't think was filmed today. I just edited. I've got to do a couple more things, and then I'll put that up.
Yeah.
So did he have it?
But I answer my own question. Can you make bread pudding in an air fryer? Yes. Yes, you can.
I saw that. Did you burn it?
No, that's from the sugar on top.
Does he,
Oh,
does he use glazed
Kind of like
donuts?
caramelized. What?
black,
Huh?
black sugar.
I
Because
use
you use-
donuts. I didn't use bread. I
Yeah,
use
they were
glazed donuts.
glazed donuts.
Yeah. Rhonda said it was black pudding, not bread pudding.
Ah, ah, ah.
Well, I never, lady.
But I would have ate it, Bob.
She would have ate it, yeah, for sure.
Oh, can't let that go to waste.
No.
It's
Kenneth,
funny because when I first pulled it out, I thought it was burnt. And it
Yeah.
actually, I'm like, okay, I mean, if the worst comes to worst, I'll dump it and make another one. And once I cut into it, it wasn't burnt. It was just like caramel type sugar
like-
from the top.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
it was from the sugar on the donuts.
Yeah. Kenneth, are you asleep? Oh no, there he is.
No, I'm not asleep. I'm just playing on my phone.
How's Papa?
He's good. He's in his room.
Have you locked him in?
Yeah, Bob,
No,
did you see that
he's
picture I sent you?
he knows that I'm on YouTube,
Text message?
and
That's what I had
he
for him to
knows
say.
that I have the TV turned off. I mean, I got the sound turned off because it,
Yeah.
Does Papa have it?
Matt, do you get the mail delivered to your house?
Yes.
Okay, start looking tomorrow.
I've been trying.
Okay.
I've been trying to decide on whether I want to just do away with my cable and just keep my internet. The only bad part is I've missed some certain things on TV though.
No, you won't, Kenneth. What do you watch?
My golf
Right.
channel, the golf
Right.
channel,
Okay.
and the game show network.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Dave,
I've got one for you.
if you can't send Ken that link for that online TV that I watch that you sent me that one time, that's awesome.
On your computer, Kenneth.
Matt, that picture I just put up.
I'm on my computer now.
Have you got a pen?
Right? We talked about that, about doing the radio station on the green screen.
Yeah.
That'll be the background.
Oh, cool.
I don't know.
Kenneth?
You weren't there last night, BTD, but I think in one night I'm going to start doing music back on my channels, like on Tuesday nights and or Friday nights, depending. But having like a fake radio station per se, like WBOB or WM&D, like somebody else put in the chat.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, that'll be you.
Thanks,
But
Barbara.
anyway, I'm doing like having you guys requesting songs and just playing the music.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just take them down. That's why I took that live stream down last night, pulled it off.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? You know? And most of the time now, they don't even give you copyright strikes. It's pretty, unless it's like banned worldwide, they pretty much, all your monetization is going to the people that own the music.
Well, you don't get a copyright strike anyway. You just get a warning that
It's a claim.
It's a claim.
Yeah, I mean, I
it's
get copyright claims all the time.
So do I.
so big deal.
And
And if
so you
anything-
got them all the time, and you still got monetized, Bob. So that's good news for me. So they
They
don't.
will.
The only one that I got nailed and they took all the money was the video there I put up all night, that song.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to that, but anyway, and whatnot, I paid for that download and it was supposed to have whatever. Anyway, it's not important. That's the only one I got nailed for. All the rest of the stuff that I use, like the little video pieces that I put in my videos, I never got nailed for.
Oh, I get it.
I'm praying to the YouTube gods.
And I usually watch the Tennessee Titans and the Tennessee Vols play in both basketball and football.
Let me see if I could do the link.
US TV.
Yeah.
I want to look at the. No, well, see what's on there. Kenneth. Oh, Fox Sport 1, Fox Sport 2. What's that? GSM.
He said he watches game shows.
Game Show Network.
Yeah.
Right. You got a pen?
I got a pen. I've got a pencil and paper here.
Oh, a pencil will do. www.
And Matt, I never did the shrimp boil. I got lazy. I put everything. I was going to get ready to do it all. Started getting warm. I'm like, the hell with it. I made double quarter pounder cheeseburgers with pickles and
W
chili dogs with cheese.
WW.
Dan, we were just
www.
talking about you.
Are you ready, Kenneth?
Yes, www.
USTV Go.
USTV Go.
All one word.
Danielle, I'm not a slacker.
.tv.
How are you, Dan?
Youngest got golf and
And it's got the golf channel on it.
show it to him.
Oh, Matt, as I was going to tell you too. The
Yeah.
lady from the cable company called me today and told me to use a USB cable from the box to my computer when I'm in
TV.
live streams, and it won't
TV.
delay it. And the Wi-Fi
TV.
signal is weaker even though I'm next to it.
Okay.
Now, how do you actually
I
pay
bet
for
you are,
that?
Dan.
What, Kenneth?
How do you actually pay for that service?
It's
It's
free.
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 Oh, is
It's
it?
on the internet. There's about, I don't know, 60
Oh.
channels on there or something like that.
No,
Well, there's actually more, but
84.
You have to get
84.
that. You have to get that NordVPN subscription, and then it
I know.
unlocks all the channels.
Hey,
you don't
Foxy
need
Wolf.
something.
Okay.
You
'Cause
need a
I usually
VPN
like-
for some of them.
I usually like to watch like the Channel 5 news and stuff like that too. So I didn't know if I could watch it.
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think it's
got
local.
channel five.
It's not local. It would be a national.
USTVGeo.tv.
Yeah.
Matt, send me that in my Facebook.
It's got CBS and
He would get a little
NBC,
antenna.
CNN, Cartoon
Yeah.
Network,
Yeah.
Oh, I'll bet you do, Dan.
ABC,
About It sounds like it's got about what you'd actually get with like Spectrum TV.
ESPN, Fox Sport, Fox Sport 1, Fox Sport 2, Golf Channel, Game
The only thing
Network,
you have to have the VPN is for like HBO
HBO. It's got
and
loads on it.
Showtime.
TLC, TV Land, everything.
Oh, okay.
Everything on it. It's on
Yeah.
it.
'Cause like right now with my cable and internet both,
Yeah.
I'm having to pay like $200.
We let our cable go
Cancel
long
that
time
and give that $200 to me.
There you go.
I told
Also,
you, you was there that night that I
All
told
right.
you what you bet.
You owe me. No, that's,
Kenneth, we haven't had cable in how long now?
we've not had cable for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
I've got all
And
this
we
on
need
the.
more channels.
You know, it's funny. I don't have it here either.
And see,
No.
the thing of it
Everything
is,
that Bonnie and I watch is on YouTube.
Yeah. As long as your internet's working, Kenneth, it'll
Yeah.
work.
And if you got a smart TV, you can stream
Oh,
from your phone to the TV.
or
Correct.
PC, right? You can do it from the PC too, couldn't you?
Yeah,
you
if
got a
you can
reasonably-
stream it to the
Yeah.
to the TV with an HDMI cable or wireless.
Yeah.
Well, I do have smart TV in my room and in the living room. So
Yeah.
If you had a Fire Stick, I could tell you loads more stuff to put on it.
yeah. Well, see, I got one of them antennas,
Yeah. You don't need
and
that. You don't need that.
Can you get local with this antenna?
Oh yeah, you'd be able to get local news with your antenna.
I've had antennas, but with where I'm located at here,
Yeah.
it doesn't work half the time. I could only maybe like pick up 1 or 2 channels, and that was it.
Can you climb?
No.
I would say get up top of one of them trees and put one up there.
I put one up in my. It was one of them inside antennas. I put it up in my window because
Yeah,
I was told somebody else was telling me said I could put it up high
Take
in the
care, Miss
window
Lily. Love you.
and it would work better. But I tried it that way and it didn't. It
yeah,
didn't work in that. So
yeah. I've got one of them in my bedroom. Foxy.
Got it,
Hey.
Karen.
and the only way I mostly do business for anything is pay. Is pay cash or money order. That's the only way I do business.
Hey, Techno.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I ask.
yeah.
But
But
if
yeah,
it's
that'll get
free,
loads of channels, that will, Kenneth. You might get a couple on there that says you've got to use a VPN. Now, you can download a free one and it'll work.
what's a VPN?
It protects your internet from anybody coming in and spying and get hackers. Yeah.
Oh,
But,
okay.
but it also gets you the channels that are not on there, that are blocked until you've got a VPN. Just look for a free VPN.
Yeah. I know Dad would miss his wrestling. He likes
But
to
I
watch
wasn't ignoring you. Is
likes
my
to watch
computer
wrestling.
locked up on me? That's why I had to drop out.
Yeah, mine's acting freaking stupid tonight too. I'm about to throw it through the damn window.
Kenneth,
Yes.
that thing they
Yes,
just give you
Techno.
has got wrestling on it.
WWE Network.
WWE.
Or that make Dad
Good
happy.
night, Joe. Love you much.
My dang on sound keeps going all the way up, then it goes all the way down, all the way up, and all the way down. I don't understand what's going on with it.
No idea
'Cause
why.
I have both. I have both my internet and cable through Spectrum. Through Spectrum. What used to be called Charter, now they're called Spectrum.
Yeah, I've got Spectrum Internet.
Yeah.
It's $65 a month, I
I
think.
can tell you exactly what we call them up here, but it isn't polite for a Sunday night.
Mark Henry's on there right now on the WWE channel.
Mark who?
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry. He's on the wrestling channel this minute.
Yeah, we don't.
Hmm.
That's like the day they were supposed to be here. The lady's like, well, we'll set up an appointment for you, sir, between 11 and 12 on Saturday. Okay. And we waited and we waited and I called. They're on their way, sir. Came and went, never showed up. I fixed the damn thing myself.
Yeah. Try that anyway, Kenneth.
Ridiculous.
Let me know, Kenneth, how that goes.
Alrighty.
Ask your mother if she knows what fried Coca-Cola is.
That's what?
Deep fried Coca-Cola.
I've seen. I was going to do that, but I never did it.
No?
I never did it, no. I was going to
Not
vlog
hard
it,
to
but
do.
I never did it. I
Not
know,
hard to
yeah.
do. There's not that many ingredients in it,
Yeah.
which is really kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
we'll
actually
do.
want to try deep fried Coca-Cola. I also want to try deep fried cheer to see if it works.
Yeah, it should do.
Should. It's pretty
I
good.
tell you, I thought it would save a good chunk of money if I did that, though.
You do it, Kenneth. You'll say it. Try it
Deep
first.
fried
though.
Kool-Aid. I want Karen, send me that recipe through Facebook to Bonnie's
to be-
Facebook. You have
It'd have
it.
to be busy pits, I think, Bob.
Okay, Danielle. Don't worry about it, honey.
I can't
But
see
yeah,
the
I
chat.
just found all these neat. So my next one tomorrow, I'm vlogging. I'm doing shrimp and mussels, boiled dinner type thing.
Yes, I'm still working.
No, from home, she
So
said.
should be good.
No, Karen.
Lord, no, I work.
No, Karen. She's work.
I've never heard of deep fried Kool-Aid or deep fried Coke
You have now.
until now.
Yeah,
is it-
you have now.
You can almost deep fry it.
Okay, Karen. Thank you.
Can I turn my camera
Yeah,
around
it's
on
like
on my phone?
I don't know. I don't see Kendra. Was
Matt?
Kendra with you earlier, Kenneth?
No, I don't think there's a way.
She
screen.
was.
On the phone?
As a matter of fact, I wasn't expecting
Hear me?
Yeah.
Big Joe and Maria to come on as early as they did.
Leave chat like no.
Deep fried Snickers.
Ooh.
Hell, I'll eat a deep fried shoe if it's got chocolate on it.
Because
Hey Dan,
I was
we
like,
missed
yep, that works.
we missed your live this week. What happened?
it's done.
Now, I've heard of deep fried pickles.
Yeah,
You can deep fry anything, yeah.
fried zucchini.
John, when you do pickles this year, when you can your pickles,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
barely.
Anyway, can you make one with a little bit of thicker pickles and send it to me so I can try to make deep fried
Oh,
pickles out of them?
Yeah, I'll try that.
Deep fried double eggs. That I know how to do.
that would probably be right up my alley because I love deviled eggs.
Great. So sitting next to Kenneth at a meetup, eating deep fried deviled eggs as well as hot sauce. I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah.
it's fine, Bob. Just as long as he's not drinking beer with it, then that's a bad combination.
No, I don't
Yeah,
drink.
you know what? I'd sit right behind him with the lighter going, watch this.
I gotta do something here. This damn thing's driving me nuts.
Oh, okay, I understand, Dan.
You going, John?
Yeah, there's a place by
hot
me
pickle.
called Mongolian Grill, and one of their desserts is deep fried Oreos with ice cream. It's pretty good.
I'm still trying to figure out how to make deep fried cheesecakes.
Hey,
Small ones.
I kid you not. We had a family
I'm
gathering.
almost there. I think I figured it out. It's just basically like anything. It's time and temperature.
Our fish and chip shops at home sell deep fried Mars bar.
I need a good fish and chips recipe. That's a guy asked me today. His wife is from Britain and his brother lives
I
here.
understand,
So
Dan.
they're here visiting. And that's what he asked me. He says, do you know we can get some good fish and chips? And I'm like, well, you can try Ted's. He says, we tried their clothes. So everything that where he knew, it's the same place when they were closed on Sundays.
Yeah. If you can get hold of cod, which you can in Walmart, and make make beer batter for that. That is the best fish you'll eat.
Yeah.
I figured
Can't
you get your freaking computer paid off and it starts to take
Do
a
you
shit
make
on
your
you,
own
huh?
chips or do you buy them?
No, I make my own.
Is that a new computer, John?
Yep, I just got it paid off and now my damn volume won't work. It goes up and down, up and down.
Do you want me to tell you how to do your chips, Bob?
I never tried to make my own chips.
Oh, it's
Really?
easy.
Never tried it.
You just use a mandolin.
Is there a
You
way?
cut them
Is there a
very
way you can get
thin.
it
All right, can I borrow yours?
looked at through like?
Well, we bake ours in the oven. They're healthier.
You've got
Or
an
you
air
could
fryer.
Or you can air fry them.
You've got an air fryer. But the best
I have an
way,
air fryer.
the best way is in a deep pan with lard in it.
Oh,
Lard.
Or beef.
Yeah.
Or beef lard.
Beef, yeah. Lard
It's
is
good,
the best
but
Beef lard works better.
not good
chip
for
in the world.
Yep. And it's funny because the world market that's up here, where I went and got my hair cut the other day, the world market is open. So I'm like, oh, absolutely. I'm going back maybe Tuesday with my daughter.
Yeah. Some good
I'm
English
still
food.
looking to make mushy peas.
I told you what to do. Get them.
Actually, Bob, if you watched my Florida video when we were at Swampy's, the one dessert I had was deep fried cheesecake with ice cream. Best thing ever.
Did you get on the scale and it went, get off?
One at a time, please.
One toast at a time, please.
I didn't check my weight on that vacation.
I wouldn't have either. Not after eating all of that. Hell no.
Oh yeah, after what we ate today.
Danielle wants to know, Match, which strings work best on the mandolin to make fries?
What was Danielle saying? Yes, it is, Karen.
You mean?
Would that be the G string?
Is it potato on the G string?
Are them chips down? Oh,
He's horrible, Mama. Horrible.
What, Danielle? What heat do you want your potato in? Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like I said, I'll eat it, anything deep fried and covered in chocolate.
Actually, the mandolin we have, there's a setting where it's a checkered pattern, and you can actually make your own waffle fries. But I never seem to get it.
What I really want to try to make is potchkis.
I mean, punchki.
Potchkis.
Yeah, punchki.
Potchki.
Never heard of that. What is that?
Oh, now we got something to argue about there, Matt.
Yeah, because I have real Polish friends, Bob.
Randall, what's potchki?
It's funny because up here they call
Polish
them potchki.
donut, Ken.
Polish
You never had
donut?
Yeah.
Say the right word, Matt.
Punchki.
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 Anyway, that's
I'm not even going to try to attempt that.
Bob, it's got to be a New York accent.
Sounds like you're picking on somebody when you call him a potchki. Hey, potchki.
Potchki. There you go.
Okay. Say Kalachki.
I don't even know what it is.
Hey,
so
I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know how to make them.
Who said they don't know what a Kalachki is?
I don't know.
Oh, I gotta send you the recipe, Dave.
Cool.
It's a flat butter cookie with an impression in the middle, and you fill it with either apricot or cherry or prune or poppy seed, any flavor.
Any flavor. Yeah, they're really good though.
Why do you just call it a cookie?
Matt, when I was younger, there used to be, because the church is still there, it's Ukrainian Orthodox Church. Down the block was the bakery. You walked into that place, it was like heaven. I'm in heaven.
Hey, Bob, you know how we say the fig cookies in Italian?
I'm afraid to. Go ahead.
Which dads?
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, those things.
Same to you.
He says, yeah, those things. Yeah.
Same to you.
There you go. Those things.
I'm telling you, Bob, you come for Christmas, you'll never want to leave. Between the Italian pastries and then...
Hey, I'm all by myself now. I used to do this with my mother and my sister.
Yeah, and I'll help you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yes,
I'm going to sing to your mother. I'll be home for Christmas.
Yeah.
You better start cooking in September and freezing.
Yeah, Bob's a cook. He'll come help us.
Hey, mister. And what are you going to be doing?
Mama.
Who's that? Who can hear?
Bob, I'll help Mom. You could be the taste tester because it always has to be a taste tester.
Okay, I'm good with that.
That's what my uncle always said. He was the taste tester.
I'm good with that.
Sponges are the other cookies.
Yeah, well, they know what that is.
But yeah, down the street was it was called Banya's Bakery. You walked in there. I remember that when I was a kid. It's no longer there.
Yeah.
They're gone. You walk into that place. Oh my God.
Matt, Rhonda said them cookies. Rhonda said them cookies are called thumbprint cookies.
Sounds like them.
Yeah, that's
And
similar
Karen.
to that.
Feast of the Seven Fishes. What in God's name is that?
I should know what that is because it's probably
I have,
Italian.
yeah, that one's a little beyond my
You know
skills.
that?
Dan said
Feast
it's
of the Seven
gay.
Fishes? No.
Feast of the Seven Fishes.
No
Lost me,
idea.
Karen. Lost me there, Karen.
I mean, I know some of the Catholic holidays. I know some of the Jewish holidays, but that one doesn't ring a bell.
Right, Bob, I'm going to pop off here. I've got
All
to go
right.
down the river. I've got to go down the river, do 20 lengths.
Okay.
But I'll do
All
you a
right.
favour. When I've done me swimming, I'll hang me towel up on the tree so you can use it.
Why don't I trust that?
I'm going, guys.
Thanks,
Bye,
GTD.
BD.
Love you much. Bye,
Bye,
Rhonda.
BD.
Hi,
BDT.
Dave.
Bye, guys.
Bob, Mom wants to know, have you ever had the spaghetti with the fish sauce? Do you know what that's called?
No.
Pasta
No.
con sardi.
Yeah, I'll have one of those.
I don't even make the canned.
Matt, if we ever go to an Italian restaurant and the menu is in Italian, just remember I like anchovies.
Hey, Bob, we should start our own Italian restaurant. Bob and Matt's Cucina.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Actually, what I'm doing tomorrow is I'm making a white clam sauce pizza.
Yeah, that'll be
Ever have it?
interesting. Not the pizza. I've had the white clam sauce on like linguine and stuff.
No, I'll put the recipe. I'll vlog it for you. It's really, really good. John, you don't look like a happy camper.
No, my damn computer's screwed up.
Just after you make the last payment.
Yeah. Actually, we paid it off ahead of time. Now it's screwed up.
Bob,
Do
did
you
you ever
have
try that?
whatchamacallit on it?
I think it already
Do you
expired.
have
They keep sending me something, want me to renew it, and I didn't renew it. So that's why it's screwed up. They said, all right, we'll fix you.
Yeah.
and he probably
That's
sent
usually-
something to your
Usually
damn
when I
computer.
get something new, I usually try to get some extra insurance and stuff put on it, even though I have to pay a little extra for it. But I usually try to, that way if something happens to it, I can, hopefully they'll be kind enough to.
Yeah,
Hey.
I think I might have insurance on it. I don't even freaking know.
Matthew, and
Yeah.
I'll let everybody else know in the chat. Bonnie ordered stickers, guys, as well as magnets. Be here in about a week.
Cool. You want to see what I got ordered?
Go for broke. How did you make out with your boat? Did you finish? Did you go down and go get the wheels?
I got it, but I got to finish it tomorrow. I'll finish it tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh,
But there's what I got ordered.
Karen,
Cool.
I looked it up. I think we've done
That's
that before.
cool,
We just
John.
never called
Cool.
it that.
Who made that for you?
Cobra.
Hucka Dave. Hey, happy Sunday. How are you, sir?
Oh,
Welcome.
I got bumper stickers ordered.
Hey, Hookaday. Hookaday.
You need a real big bumper sticker for my bumper.
I got a big bumper too. I got a lot of junk in the trunk that's flat tires.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we-
Hooker Dave.
So yeah, we're doing pretty well here. I mean, it got dark. Oh, I couldn't get it out the window because I kind of was on my way into the shower. John, facing the east, it looked like midnight. That's how dark it was.
Oh wow.
It was headed to the east, like almost like black, like Matt's thing there.
Wow.
Bonnie's like, can you get a picture of it? I said, no, because both windows are up because I have the air conditioners in.
Right.
I wasn't about to run down on my front porch in a pair of underwear and get arrested.
I got a lot of junk in my trunk. They're all flat tires over there, Karen.
How's Jan?
She's down at the shop working right now.
Is she?
Yeah. I got my truck, got the dang on wheel. The hubs went out on the trailer, so I'm trying to get that fixed. My blower motor went out on the truck. I got that fixed. What else has gone wrong? Everything. Now my laptop's
You
screwing
need
up.
me to hit the lottery for you to retire.
I wished I could.
You and me both.
I'm
Hold
about
on
ready
to that.
to give up on trying. I tell you what, it's starting to pee me off.
I'm sure. How are you, Hooka?
And then you got to try and deal with stupid people. That don't help.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Karen, we've done
That's like
that.
today and whatnot there. This guy, my daughter went to turn over the motor and forgot she had it on. So the starter grants a little bit. And he's like, oh, see, she can't drive. And he's like, Jan's going. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? You know? I'm like, no, get away from me. Run him over.
Yeah, I need my vacation to get here soon.
When are you going on vacation? When are you leaving?
Starting Thursday.
Thursday.
I leave.
Now, how long are you going to be gone? How long are you going to be gone for?
My last day of work is on the 2nd. I don't come back until the 12th.
That's a long holiday. Bonnie goes back to 6th of July. Not that we're happy with it. So Felicia and I are going the 5th and scrub everything, pull everything out of our office, scrub everything, deep clean everything, and then put it all back in.
Yeah.
I go back to school. I go back to college on
Matt, do you know when you guys are going to start playing again out, or there's no date on that?
No date.
Okay.
See, groups are starting to gig again, but they're younger groups. My group, it's all, over
Older.
50, retired, and they can't be getting it, or they have prior health conditions. So I just got an email that said, if I don't hear you by November, go vote. So I don't know what's going on.
True, Karen. You know those little bottles are about this big. They have the hand sanitizer. They're like used thing. Well, I have tons of them laying around all over the house that somebody gave Bonnie and I. So Lumbio went today to go to the market, and I had a mask on, and I was pouring it on the cart, and I wiped everything down, and then I took their spray and I wiped everything down, and then I put more stuff on it and wiped it down. The lady looks at me that was doing stuff there, putting stuff on the shelves, and I'm like, I have a wife that's sick with oxygen. I'm sorry. How many people go in that store and don't clean those handles on those damn carts?
Oh yeah. I remember, Bob. I remember when
I don't take it. Yeah. I don't.
I remember when this all first hit, and we were at our Jewel-Osco stocking up and stuff, and I was supposed to have band practice that night, and it's at a rec center in the kids' nursery, and this is when this was all breaking out. So I
can't wait to see it, Dan.
So I called my band manager up, and I said, "No, I'm not going to be able to make it." No, you can make it. They're blowing it out of proportion. It's a myth. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, I had my father just had surgery. He's immune compromised. Oh, say no more. You don't have to come. Boom. End of discussion.
It's funny because we were talking about that. It was like, oh, it's a hoax. It's this, it's that, the other thing. Well, you tell the 120 some odd thousand people that are dead, you're not dead. It's a hoax. Get up.
Yeah. You tell the millions of people around the world that have had it. Yeah.
Or died from it.
Exactly
that. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing all right. I did some housework tonight to get a run up for tomorrow because my brother's going to help me start pulling all that crap off the porch. Dan, what are you videotaping for cooking?
Well, he's probably
All
not.
right, Bob. This thing's driving me nuts, dude. I'm gonna have to get off here. I'll stay on chat though.
You're welcome, Danielle. All right, John.
Okay, John.
I mean, it goes up to like the volume's going up to like 100, and then it go down to like 10.
Oh,
100 down to 10. That's driving me freaking batty.
I had that happen on my computer before. You may need to uninstall and reinstall your sound card or your sound driver.
Sound driver.
There might be a malfunction with it.
Let's go.
I'll go out and I'll see if I can find out where to update it. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be here.
Okay, John.
All right, later. I'll be listening though.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, that's why I said and whatnot and stuff. I'm really careful. That's even the guy there. His name is John. That actually works in the store as one of the managers. And he's like, I haven't seen you.
Well, that's cool, Scott. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I wonder. That'd be interesting.
Ooh, do deep dish pizza for me.
You don't want much, little man, do you? Yeah. I love you too. Anyway.
Hang on.
So how are you, Kenneth?
Oh, doing okay. I'm just not sure how.
I got you a couple of the things to put in your box. It'll go out either tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
I told you were spoiled. You just didn't listen. Not that we don't love you, but you're a spoiled little kid. Can't say little kid. You're 26. I'm 55. Yep, you're still a kid. Simple and easy. Thank you, Techno. Appreciate it.
Not sure how much I'm gonna like the schooling, and I start in August the 17th.
Just settle. Take your time and settle. That's all you need to do. Let's go. How are you, babe?
Because they're gonna make us wear masks and social distance ourselves, and yeah.
Kenneth, welcome
Yes.
to the new norm, hon.
Yes.
It's like anything else. You get used to it. It's the same with Bonnie. Bonnie's on the second floor. Basically, and whatnot, when you come through that door, they take your temperature right there. I mean, if you live there, it's different. But if you're visiting somebody and taking a temperature, oh, thanks, Dave. Love you so much, dude. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. Matt, keep this going.
Okay.
But yeah, they're even gonna have me they're gonna test me there on campus before I even go inside the school.
Yeah.
For the McNasty. They're gonna test me right there on the spot.
With the swab?
I reckon so. That they said they were gonna have when I talked with one of the people in financial aid the other day or something.
Mm-hmm.
They said that they were going to have an officer or somebody there to test me for it. And I guess if I have it, I guess I won't be allowed on campus.
Hey, Kenneth.
Yes.
Do you remember that thing of Pringles potato chips I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, here's the next one. I can't even put it in the screen. It's called Mega Stars.
Huh.
Just saying.
Oh, cool, Karen. Is it footage you took? Because that would make a cool vlog.
Yeah, really. So
I'm
yeah,
open to
we've
it
been
still.
doing pretty well here. Today's just been the day of, like you said, I went out, I did some work this morning. I went out with my daughter because I don't get to see her as often as I'd like to because of all this madness. Let's hope so, Cresco. Let's hope so. You got grass today. I can't even cut my grass up here. Wait till you see the video of how burnt it is up here.
Just
Hey,
to let you, just
let's in the chat.
hey, Bonnie.
Oh, Bob's other half. I was gonna say better, but I'll be nice.
The better half, you can say. Go ahead.
How you
God,
doing,
there's so
Bonnie?
much love in this family. Let me tell you.
Well, I sure hope so. I've
Okay.
told several people.
That just goes and says it.
I've told several people that this is one year I do not want
Hey,
to
Dan, whose
remember.
side are you on? Let me copy that. Hang on. All right, I'll have to watch it. That's really kind of cool. Yeah, it's funny, Matt. Go to your satellite on NOAA,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see that on SATI. It picks it up. Believe it or not, it picks it up.
Okay, I'll check it out.
It's really kind of neat. I'm really kind of surprised that it thing, especially with the higher resolution. It's the third one with the first panel, third one down. I don't know if you'll get it at night, but if you wait till tomorrow morning and do the same thing, you can pick it up.
Thank you. Yep.
Oh, Techno, you weren't here earlier. I did Fall's video. It's edited. All I got to do is upload it. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go film the cemetery, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to work in here in the studio to get the rest of the green screen and everything I need to get finished in here. Hey, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Does your mother have a good recipe for red clam sauce at all?
I'll have to go look. I'll look through Grandma's recipe.
Yeah, sure, if I can have it.
Possibly. I mean, if you're looking to make it with red wine,
Yeah.
She really didn't put wine in her sauces too much. The only time she cooked with wine was when she made the fig cookies, because it calls for sweet it calls for the sweet wine.
Sweet wine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't use too much wine in my cooking. I will once it starts getting cooler and I start going back to making beef short ribs and stuff like that with portobello mushroom sauce and the whole.
Now my favorite sauce, although it's not good for you, is that creamed vodka sauce. Oh,
You mean the heart attack sauce?
Yeah, I could eat that all the time. Oh,
Yeah, and you'll be dead by 40. You keep eating that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It's always the good stuff that kills you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vegetables taste like crap, but you live the longest on them. But breads and stuff, carbs, they'll shorten your life. Eat it all the
Well,
time.
that's tonight. I mean, I don't normally eat double quarter pounders and chili dogs. I just had a craving. I'm like, screw it.
Well, that's like
But
today. We grilled,
I bought salad stuff today, so I mean, I'm okay. I can cover it
yeah,
over.
that's like today. Grilled hot dogs and hamburgers. Had one of each. Had potato salad. Had some cherry tomatoes and 2 pieces of coffee cake.
That's just wrong. Just wrong.
And if you see the picture I texted you, that was the coffee cake that I sent you the recipe for. I was thinking of you when I ate it.
Wow.
I was
Really?
like, oh, Bob would love this.
Wow. Really? Right back? No. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm doing all right. I'm just taking it easy tonight. I'm not really doing thing. I did some housework. I got some of the laundry done, things, so I get a head jump on it tomorrow.
Yeah, for me, Scott, veggies have to be made a certain way. Like, I cannot eat raw carrots. I don't like the taste of carrot. But
No.
glaze the carrots and butter and like maple syrup or brown sugar. Oh yeah. Or asparagus.
Okay, so I know how to get you to eat carrots. We ever serve them here during the holiday.
Oh, I love
I love
asparagus.
Yeah,
Do you?
asparagus. You got to wrap it in
Yes,
bacon
I love
for
it.
me.
Kenneth,
Yes.
I did a video a while back that's on my channel.
Yeah.
It's with steak, and I don't remember what it was, but if I find it, I'll let you know. But I actually how to do
Cool, Scott.
how to cook that asparagus.
hmm
It's not hard to do at all.
My dad doesn't like it very much, but I mean
Oh.
he'll eat it. But
Bob, you want to serve me carrots? Make a carrot cake.
Oh yeah, my biggest downfall with cream cheese frosting. You think like if I make one, it's ever going to get there for you? Really?
Uh, uh,
You'll open up the package, your mother go, "What did you get?" Crumbs.
yeah. What if I've had a carrot cake shake before. It's a shake with carrot cake in it. Actually, you want something really good, Bob, if you ever came and we had Portillo's. I don't know if you've ever heard of Portillo's chocolate cake. They're famous for it.
Famous.
They have a Portillo's chocolate cake shake where they grind up a chocolate cake in their shake, and there's bits of chocolate cake in it. Oh, you have that with chocolate ice cream too? Dang,
Heck no. You eat hummus?
I
Because
love
then
hummus.
you get along
Dude.
perfectly. Yeah. I don't like it either,
Yeah.
Ken. The bunny eats it.
Oh,
yeah.
I can eat it right from the container.
No.
Take a spoon and I'll eat it. Oh,
Oh.
actually, homemade hummus is pretty good. Chickpeas.
You
Dan, I saw carrot cake Oreos, and I stayed away from them like the plague.
Really, Dan?
he just got out of the bathroom. Did you all see my dad back in the
Oh,
bathroom?
Karen. You know what I call hummus? I'll be nice. It's Sunday. Baby poop. I've had hummus once was more than enough. But it's like, try some. Gag.
I had a family member. I had a family member. When his boy was younger, he liked mustard a lot. Well, he was kidding around with his boy, and he said his daddy told him, said, "You know what that looks like, son?" He said, "Baby." He said, "What?" "Baby poop." And
Yeah.
and he said, and the boy, he said, "You know what, Dad? You're right." Said the more I look at it, the more
Damn.
more
Love potted meat.
the more He said, I
Oh,
just,
Karen.
and his son's 40 years old today, and he still won't touch.
My
He's
biggest addiction
still won't touch
25
mustard.
years ago, stage 3 Gerber plum, baby food.
Really?
Couldn't get enough of it. I buy it by the case. I take 4 or 5 of the little containers, dump it in a bowl, and sit there and eat it watching TV. Oh, God. Now they're talking about avocados and guacamole.
I did.
Really?
I'm asking them.
You like guacamole?
Sexy
Sorry.
Matt.
Avocados is one of my favorite foods.
Oh, we can't be friends anymore.
Yeah. Amen on that one, Bob.
Oh, Scott
dear
likes
Lord.
it. Yes, Scott.
There's all something wrong with you all.
I'm
Tell
gonna turn all you guys into guacamole fans. I am. I've had people
Kenneth,
tell
you want
me
to walk with me here? Let's get out of here. I'll go take you for a pizza.
I'd much rather have
Hey, Carla.
how you doing tonight, sweetie?
Ugh, guacamole. Oh.
You talking about baby
Thanks,
food,
Steve.
Bob?
Hey, come on. I'll take you and Kenneth to go get a pizza.
As old as I am, I still like Gerber's tapioca.
Carla, guacamole is awesome. Come on, Bob.
Did your father say you like Gerber what?
Yeah.
Kenneth?
I said, as old as I am,
Yeah,
I
they are.
still like Gerber's tapioca.
He likes
Yeah, actually,
Gerber.
it's really good.
He likes Gerber's tapioca.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty good too.
Yeah, it's
I
funny
like
because
fruit.
I can't find the stage 3 plums anymore.
I'll look next time I go to the store and see if I still got them around here. But I had come to think of it, I hadn't thought about
I'm good, Carla.
a long time.
I'm good. I just come on just really quick because I know Dan was tired.
Yeah.
Baby food was always breakup food in high school. Okay, explain that one, Scott.
But yuck on that other stuff that y'all was talking about.
You ever tried tapioca and banana pudding?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love banana pudding.
Huh?
Oh,
I
Yeah.
love banana pudding.
Yeah.
you all are sick, Carla.
Oh, Carla.
Why?
God, you guys are going to make me sick.
What'd she
Sorry,
say?
Bob. Sorry, Bob. You're the minority in this.
Avocados are so yummy. She
Oh.
said she
You're the
loves them
minority.
lightly
Yeah,
salted,
I
and
see
nibbled
this.
with a spoon.
Nah.
Either
Not
that, Bob, or we're all brainwashed to like it.
Took me
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
It
You know,
took
I
Dad-
actually got into a fight with one of the chefs at one of the restaurants. He wanted me to make guacamole, and I totally refused. He says, "What do you mean?" I said, "Just the smell of it makes me gag." I said, "Have somebody else do it." He was not a happy camper.
You might as well just take a peel and just let it melt in your mouth, and yeah, that's exactly what guacamole and avocado is. Bitter.
Thank you. Although I like sour cream and you don't, but that's okay.
I don't even like the smell of sour cream. Now, unless it's in something that I cannot taste, if it's like made.
Kenneth,
Yeah.
I make this stuff. It's called loaded baked potato salad. Okay, it's potatoes, mayonnaise, sour cream, bacon, chives, and real sharp cheddar cheese shredded. Mix it all together. I guarantee I put that, you would eat it. You don't even taste it.
Well, see, I'm not a big fan of chives either,
All right, John.
or mayonnaise. If I eat potato salad, it's got to be mustard. mustard potato salad.
All right, you
Never
gotta
had
go now.
mustard
No
potato
pizza.
salad.
Not that we all love you, but no.
Nope.
The funny part of it is, I actually, believe it or not, Matt, have a recipe for sour cream cake.
Y'all are sick.
Oh, I've had a sour cream cake.
It's actually really good. It's
Yeah.
really, really good. Avocado is good on roast beef and pepper jack, lettuce, and tomato. Yeah, everything but the avocado.
Believe it or not, Carla, I'm actually at 100 and I think last time I weighed on the scale,
Yeah, Karen.
I weighed
Anybody know what
125
a
pounds.
dump cake is?
I weighed 125 pounds the last time, believe it or not.
Matt, do you know what a dump cake is?
Yeah.
I have a recipe for that. I also
Oh.
have a recipe for homemade pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah,
But speaking of dump cake, you know that one lady that used to make it? She was an older lady, red hair, curly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to send this to you on Facebook because it'd be very inappropriate for this channel. But there's a YouTube channel called Djibouti Dubs where they dub the commercials in, and it's so funny the way they do the dump cake.
4'9".
I'll send it to you. You'll laugh so hard.
4'9".
It's so funny.
Hey, Peaches. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, I just looked at radar again. Most
My
of it's
doctor
down
told me
south.
that that was a good weight. He said he didn't want me to.
Yes,
he didn't
Scott,
want
you
me
know
to put
that
on no more or lose.
Very
any.
funny, Karen.
They
Karen
want me
wants
to
to know
kind of
what
hold it right there.
made with X-Lax chocolate.
No. Yeah, you guys want to hear a laugh? Check out the YouTube channel Djibouti Dubs. It is hilarious.
Send me the link.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you was talking about deviled eggs earlier.
deep fried deviled egg.
Well, we had a family function one time, and I actually shocked my.
Good night, John.
Good night,
Hi,
John.
John.
I actually
Love you much.
shocked.
Be safe. Tell Janice that I
actually shocked my family when I ate about 10 to 15 deviled eggs at one sitting.
Yeah, and I would have not been sitting next to you the next day. What happened to Ken? Bob was smoking. He blew up. No.
Well, my family member told my dad, said, I'm glad he's going home with you.
Thank God I have a big exhaust fan in the ceiling, huh?
Problem was, we didn't make it home.
Problem was, we didn't make it home. What's happened to Astudes? He's usually on by now.
I don't know. I mean, I'm looking. I've got it locked out, or I should say locked in, but I haven't seen him come up yet. Sometimes he comes on at 10. Sometimes he comes on later.
Didn't he say he was getting ready because he's going back to work over
I
the
think
4th of
so.
July weekend?
Hey, yeah, he's going back. He's going back to work next weekend. He's actually leaving out Tuesday. He said.
Yeah, today, Matt, my daughter and I are headed back from the market through Waterford, and right there by the hardware stores, big tents of fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh my God, she says, I said, oh my God, we need to stop. She goes, no, Mom said no more fireworks.
Mm. And unfortunately, they're illegal here. I'd be buying all that too.
We can't have the aerial stuff, but we can have like the fountains and the whole. Here, hang on.
I miss that. I miss those. The fountains and what were the other ones? Oh, remember the little spinners? They were like red discs. They had a
Yep.
fuse, and it was like a
See,
top
like
and
these.
spun around. Yeah,
They have the
yeah,
spark plugs. There's a spark plug, golden flower, cuckoo fountain, jade flower, peach flower in spring, phantom confetti lights, torching volcano fountain, fire flyer fountain, and alpine geyser fountain.
yeah.
So I've got this, and then my brother decided he wanted to go out and go buy $100 box.
Oh, see, you know what I miss? Roman candles. Love some Roman candles.
Call Kendra, see if she's got any.
I'm sure she does.
I don't know.
Her
I mean,
daughter
for
must
me,
still
we
be.
do it safely. I mean, you've seen where out my kitchen window and how wide that road is. So we just put them on like the corner of the road. We watch to make sure cars aren't coming.
Susan, how are you?
Hey,
How are you?
Susan.
Susan.
How are you
Hi,
and Joey
honey.
doing? How's Abby?
And by the way, your buddy's in trouble again.
What did he do?
What hasn't he done? He has one of those big rawhide bones, like real thick.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there at the table having dinner with bare feet, and he comes over and goes, drop on my bad toe.
Oh,
That crap hurt, dude.
Okay, there's Ash Tunes.
yeah, he's on.
All right, everybody, let's go over to Ash Tunes.
Misfits and Dreamer Raid. Go.
All right. See you over in Ash Tunes.
See you in Ash Tunes.
Unless you don't want to go over to Ash Tunes, then we can stay here. It's up to you guys.
I actually want to go check out his channel. So.
All right, go ahead. I'll be here. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, let me see. I got multiple devices. I usually stream to multiple ones anyway.
All right, Carla, stay here with me then. I'm not going. If you go over, Matt, tell him we said hi.
I'll probably stay here. Not every day you come on Sunday.
Yeah, rare. Well, like
Sunday.
I said, Dan normally comes on, but I figured because I wait. That's why John wanted me to go live about 8:30 or so, and I said, well, I'll wait to see if Dan comes on. And then I waited, and then I realized Dan was tired, and I figured he was tired because he's been busting hours. So I was like, you know what?
Oh, did you? Did you, Susan?
Good,
Okay.
Susan.
Susan, I got 2 channels you need to put on your Fire Stick.
All right, Dan. Take care of yourself.
Pluto TV, because it's a bunch of channels, movie and whatever. And then for commentary, it's called The First.
I want to see some of the new movies coming out. See, that's for me. I do everything here on my computer. I watch our local news. I watch movies. I do research, do YouTube. I do Facebook. So, I mean, basically, my whole world is right here in this computer. All right, Dan, I'll be here. All right, Karen.
Let's see.
Techno, I did your channel icon today. And whatnot, all I got to do is squish it down. It'll be on the green screen. So, yeah, I got some other cooking vlogs that I put up. Wait till you see the omelet, Matt.
I love omelets.
And that's all I'm saying.
Can't go wrong with a good omelet.
It's funny because of the fact that, believe it or not, I'm the only one in my family that knows how to make omelets. All the rest of them either burn them or they're runny.
Yeah. Have you made
You're welcome.
what was it? Have you made souffles before?
Not good at it.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Do they collapse on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just, of the years that I've had people, I mean, top executive chefs to try to teach me to do souffle. And I actually had the guy teach me step by step, stood next to me. We did everything exactly the way he would do it, put it into the oven and come out, and it was flat.
Mm.
I told him, I said, I'm cursed. I said, souffles don't like me.
I know there's a video with Jacques Pepin, and he does a really cool, easy version of a souffle.
I've never been good at that. And that's like Chinese food. I can do some of it, but the bulk of it,
Yeah.
nope.
Well,
No.
Chinese food, you need the good ingredients. See, we had by us, we had a place called H Mart in Naperville, and they had all the top premium Chinese ingredients in case my cousin couldn't get down to Chicago and get to Chi-Town, Little China. But he would buy that, and then he actually had a wok that he used to fry and flip everything in because he was a second chef in a
Where would he take it for a walk? You walked into that when I had to. I'm sorry.
I know.
The only bad thing is my allergies tonight are kicking me in my tail.
Yeah. Bob, have you ever cooked with a wok?
Yes. And then I took her for a walk.
Yeah, omelets. Do you make them the right way? Take them through your whole meal. I mean, veggie omelet.
I made one. I never vlogged. I wish I had. It was made with homemade leftover asparagus with Gouda.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. And I never, Bonnie's like, you should have vlogged that. I took one bite of that, and I was like, oh, dear Lord, I even surprised myself.
Yeah.
I'm a good cook, and I cook well, but I'm a hack. That's like people, oh, you're a good chef. No, don't call me a chef. I never went to school for it. I never went to culinary arts for it. I was just taught by some of the best chefs. Most of them are dead now. I think Frank was the last one. I think he passed away a couple of years ago. But, it's an education. If you learn to cook like that by the seat of your pants, you will remember everything they taught you.
Oh, yeah. You ever watch Hell's Kitchen with Ramsay?
All right, Scott, you want to challenge me about an omelet? So let's do this. Omelet stuffed with cream cheese, cheddar, bacon, and green bell peppers. Oh, hell yeah. No avocados. And I'll tell you what, Matt, you send me a Christmas gift and an avocado, I will be marching out there to your house. I don't care if it's a 105-mile-an-hour blizzard. Believe me, I'll be marching out to your house.
What if I made something that hid the avocado and you didn't even know you were eating it?
Oh, I would kill you. Right where you stand. Love you, Matt, but I kill you where you stand. Avocados. God, no. Ugh. Bleh. If I have a nightmare about an avocado tonight, Matt, I'll be calling you in the morning.
Oh.
It's funny because, like Carl loves avocados, and that's what he does. He just cuts them in half, right? And I showed him how to open them. I showed him how to get the seed out of the center and showed him how to cut it to eat it. I can show you that, but for me to eat them, oh, God, no.
Oh, I got a video for you. Yeah.
No, avocado is not yummy. No, bleh. Just not a fan of it. Actually, what I'm trying to make, and I'm going to order one, I want a crepe pan. I want to make crepes. That's actually what I want. I want to have crepes, which is really good.
I'll send you a song, Bob. After hearing this, you'll like avocados. Trust me.
Yeah, you can keep those avocado trees down with you, Carla. Carla, you want to come up? Hang on, Matt.
Yep.
I actually have a pastry bag that I'm learning to use because it's been so long since I've done it. But I actually have a bunny cake mold to make bunny cakes.
There you go, Bob. Mush up some avocados in that pastry bag and pipe it, baby.
Okay, enough out of you. No, like I said, it's just been one of those long days. I mean, not a bad day. It's just a day. You know?
Yeah,
But yeah, see, the funny part of it is omelets is not hard to do. The big thing that I tell everybody is when you, whatchamacallit there, when you make an omelet, you need to put a lot of air in the eggs.
Yeah.
And a tablespoon of water. There she is. Hello, pretty lady.
Hi.
You can barely
Oh
see
my
it.
God, I'm so hot and
Because
sweaty
that's
tonight.
really the key piece and whatnot to making a fluffy omelet.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Carl, at first you just looked like a head floating in black space.
You're not dead yet, are you?
She freeze?
I think so.
Why are you frozen?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Scott. I have an immersion blender that I use when I did the video. And that's basically the big thing is for using, getting air into the eggs. That's the big. And actually, I have another recipe where they actually take the egg whites, they beat them, and then they fold them into the egg itself.
Oh, yes, they do, Peaches. Actually, we have fluffy scrambled eggs because we don't actually use eggs in a shell anymore. We use carton eggs from Lucerne. It's called liquid eggs.
Liquid eggs.
Yeah,
I went today
it's got
shopping.
no cholesterol.
I went shopping today and I bought a dozen of eggs, the extra of the jumbo size eggs, $3 and change a dozen up here. Crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, we still our eggs is usually I think it's $1.29 for a dozen. That's not too bad.
Scott, I Western fold. Thank you. I'm another one that doesn't like guacamole.
Dude, you people ain't human. Guacamole is awesome.
Still
no,
in the
it's not. It's disgusting.
Well, Carla, when I come down, you and I can eat all
It's
the guacamole
yummy.
we want, and we'll film it, and we'll make Bob watch it.
And then you'll film Bob throwing up all over the place. That's what you'll be doing.
Yes, sir.
There's Matt and Carla's viral video. Misfits and Dreamers throwing up watching somebody make guacamole. No. Sorry,
Okay,
sweetheart.
Matt,
No.
Yeah.
with your guacamole, cilantro, yes or no?
No.
Depends. If they put too much cilantro, I don't like it.
Cilantro tastes like lemon pledge.
See, I like just a little.
Yeah, just a little.
It tastes like lemon pledge. Don't ask me how I know what lemon pledge tastes like.
Carl, I was telling Bob one time, my one friend didn't like avocados until
Bob,
a coworker of his took an avocado, cut it in half, mashed it in the peel, and added that garlic salt to it. He's like, it's the best thing I ever had. And he never liked avocados until that. So, Bob, there's hope for you.
You just funny tonight. You funny. I like you. You're funny. You know, it's funny though, because I don't like guacamole, but I can sit there and eat anchovies right out of the can.
Really,
Yeah.
Bob?
okay, you can eat fuzzy fish, but you don't like an avocado?
I know. Avocado's so much better for you.
Yeah, I'd stick with my anchovies, thanks.
Okay, wait. You can eat a fuzzy fish, but you won't touch an avocado.
Nope. Sorry, lady.
Bob, I love you, but God, you're a freak of nature.
Yeah, we do.
At this point, I think he's a lost cause. I really do.
No, it's
You know,
funny, I think, because of the fact that we used to, when I worked in Park 5, when the Super Nachos first came back out way back when, and they had like a dance club. So basically, they would make like what we call finger foods for the people in the club, and just one plate right after another, nachos with avocado, and I'm like, it looks like green baby shit. So no.
Techno, I totally know where you're going with that. No.
Thanks, Matt.
Actually, I have a way, Bob. I could get you to eat it if you'd like it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Peaches don't like fish tacos? Oh, honey, I've got to change you.
No.
I'll eat fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
Yeah.
But just
Fish
no cilantro
tacos,
and avocado.
and you got to have a really good slaw on top, and
Yes.
lettuce and cheese with like this chipotle ranch sauce. Oh, and chips and salsa, best thing.
Carla, I have a really dirty joke about tacos, but it's not appropriate for a Sunday night, so I will text you.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about.
I think I know where you're going with the tacos too.
Raw eggs. Raw
Here,
eggs
Bob.
are not good for you.
Deep fried avocado. There you go.
Oh, yes,
That's
please.
the stuff.
Maybe if you covered it in chocolate and some M&Ms, maybe.
Chocolate
Peaches.
and avocado, maybe.
Peaches, you've got to come down. Okay, you know what? When Matt comes down to Florida, every one of you've got to come down. We're going to do a big camp out at my house, and we're going to make fish tacos and guacamole. It's going to happen.
Yes.
Just tell me when you're going to do the guacamole, because that'll be about the time I need to go to find a place to fish.
No.
Well, at this point, you could probably go fish in my pool. Damn it, frog, shut up.
Hey, Carly, you weren't here earlier.
No.
I went to the falls to go film, and you've heard me tell you about the Mohawk River. It comes over the falls and goes down into the Hudson. There's no Mohawk River. The river disappeared.
It's dry?
Almost, pretty much.
Holy crap.
My daughter said the same thing. She's like, Dad, where's the river? I said, not here. You and I could have, with Matt, and put like fish boots on and walk from the falls about 3/4 of the way, all the way down the Mohawk to the Hudson before it gets to the lower.
Oh, yes, Scott.
Wow.
Here,
Yeah,
Bob.
Scott, this bug is it's driving me crazy.
Does that look like a chocolate cake to you?
Yeah. What
Do
is
I?
it?
It's an avocado chocolate cake.
Blech.
Rated 5 stars. 5 stars.
Blech.
You'd
You
like
won't
it.
taste
Throw up in the
avocado.
can.
No, you don't. It adds creaminess. Like you can make red velvet cake with beets. It's the healthy alternative.
Now I like beets. I'll eat
Ew.
beets. I love beets.
Ugh.
No, I grew up on.
No.
I grew up on beets.
Oh, I've had red snapper. Not lately, though.
That's like us. The biggest thing that I had at the restaurant, believe it or not, was blackened snapper.
Ooh.
They used the
I like-
blackened seasonings. That
like-
and chicken livers. Chicken livers with cooked in garlic butter.
Yeah.
Right.
I'd eat it, but I can't. With my gout, I can't have any liver or anything. What they call sweet.
You know, it's funny because I don't eat. The only thing I eat that if I would eat liver is liver pate. That's it.
Oh, cool, Techno. Cool. So, red velvet cake with beets is the original.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, why did my sweetheart just drop off and come back? What happened,
My
darling?
phone went full retard.
It's all right. We're still here.
Yay. And my phone just went full stupid, so.
Tomorrow, my love, I am making shrimp and mussel boil.
Ooh, yum.
And yes, I'll tape it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was talking to my father tonight, and he's like, "So you're going to deliver some of that?" Yes. They're laughing at him. Hey, Carla, I think I have an angel on my shoulder, and I can.
Yeah.
I went with my daughter
Oh, yeah?
to a store up here. It's called Hannaford Supermarket, and I went in. She stayed in the truck. So lo and behold, I went in and I went shopping, got what I got to get, and we got out. And I went, got fuel in the truck, and then to the corner store and came home. So I came home and I took a shower and I made dinner for Bonnie and I. And then I called mom and dad, and my father's like, "Oh, you didn't hear?" He says the roof on Hannaford collapsed. I said, "Oh, which one? The one in Latham?" He goes, "No, the one that's up by you there in Troy." 2 hours after I left, the roof collapsed from the water.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So somebody was looking out for me.
No kidding.
Wild plant.
Dang.
Actually, I make salmon cakes, but it has to be wild Alaskan salmon caught. And the only place to get it is Trader Joe's. Yeah, that's just kind of thinking about that. That's kind of scary.
Let me get a hold of some people in Alaska, because I've got friends up in Alaska. Let me see what their salmon supply is and see if I can get you sent some.
That'd be sweet. That's the only way. I will not make salmon out of a can. Although
No.
back in the day, people used to make like salmon and they would put it on sandwiches. Like I remember my grandmother, God rest her soul, would do that, and like my aunts and uncles. But yeah, unless it's wild salmon from Alaska, I won't eat it.
Yeah, the only time my mom uses salmon out of a can is if she has to make salmon patties.
Ew. No.
I
It's the only
like
time.
Krabby Patties, SpongeBob. Nope. And that's sardines. I can't do sardines. Sorry.
Nope.
Scott, if you ever get a chance and whatnot, if you want to do it, go to your local fish market, go get some tuna, cook it, let it cool, and make tuna salad out of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Carl, I was trying to think the name the other day. So, the fish that you can get that's pretty expensive, called Chilean sea bass.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Chilean, yeah.
What's the
Chilean sea
original?
bass is.
Yeah. What's the original name of that? Because they changed the name because it sounded disgusting, didn't it?
I can't remember what the original name was, but it was something off the wall and bizarre. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna gross out Carla or she's gonna yell. You know what Jack Mac is?
Mackerel, yeah.
Yeah, in a can. I actually want to cook that up and fry it up, deep fry it.
No.
Scott, are you telling me you like sushi and sashimi? Because if you do, we're gonna go get some.
Matt,
Oh God,
Matt,
yes.
Yes.
Matt,
Sushi,
you knew
yes.
sushi like I do sushi. I had to.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have guacamole one night, and then we're having sushi, and then fish tacos. Yes.
You know what we call
Sounds
sushi
good.
up here? Bait.
If you say bait, I'm gonna yell.
Bait.
Ah!
You in Japan? Cool.
Love you too, Carla.
Oh,
Sushi's
It's funny
yum.
because do you know what New York? Do you know what New York bait is? You know how you get a roasting chicken, and you get the fat in the chicken, or like on a lake quarter, you take the fat out. What we used to do is cut it up. We spray it with fish spray, bait spray, and then we would freeze it, and that's what we would put on the hook and whatnot out in the river to go catch the sturgeons when they were coming up. I did that in Florida one night. He's like, no, we were in fishing. Bonnie and I were fishing in the intercoastal, and they were like, "There's nothing biting." So I went into the cooler. I took out some of the New York bait, put it on there, put a sinker on it, right? Cast it way out toward the center. Wasn't no more than about 3 minutes, and I'm just pulling everything left and right. Stingrays, the whole 9 yards.
yeah. Yeah, Scott.
I think you got a frog problem, honey.
Oh God, tell me about it. He's driving me crazy. Oh, I'm gonna drain the damn pool. I swear.
Oh, Gypsy, Vanilla
Hey,
Grove.
Jeff, how you doing?
Good to see you.
Yeah, Scott, you would like to meet. You would like to meet my
Gypsy.
cousin. He's in Taiwan right now.
Yeah, I like certain raw fish and whatnot stuff, but I really have to be in the mood for it, you know. See, this is what I'm afraid of with YouTube going down and whatnot in Florida, going to meet you two there at Carla's, because I know we'll have hamburgers one night, and one of you two is going to slip damn avocado in it.
Well, yeah, you've got to have big chunks of avocado on your cheeseburger. What's wrong with you?
Carla, screw the hamburger. Just give me half an avocado and I'll eat it right from the skin.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so there with you.
Give me a spoon.
Yeah.
And some lemon juice.
Well, it just tells me I'm just not kissing either one of you two. It's funny.
Oh, love my avocado, man.
It's funny because I think that it really, for me, that's where it started, was in the restaurant. And it was just because it was constantly making me nachos. They were going out. And I just, one night I was just like, yeah, I had enough. You know, I'm not, nope, not happening.
See now, Scott, when my cousin was studying Chinese medicine acupuncture, he was on Victoria Island. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff that they would eat that you could get from the markets cooked. Horse meat, seahorse on a stick.
Oh, yeah.
Never had that.
See what's on the stick.
I'm gonna tell you something else about Japan, especially in Tokyo. You can get anything out of a vending machine. Like, no joke, anything.
Yes. I've seen those videos.
It's ridiculous. I've spent a lot of time in Tokyo, and man, it's crazy what you can get in a vending machine.
I watched the videos there of like Mexico with their street food, or like Japan with their street food, or Chinese with their street food, and the whole. Some of that stuff I would really love to try.
Yeah. Actually, one vending machine from Japan that's coming over here is a pizza vending machine. Cooks the pizza, boxes it, and it gives you a little plastic wheeled cutter. Yeah.
I made the mistake of going into, on one of the streets in Tokyo, I made the mistake of going into a fetish house. I didn't know it was a fetish house. Dude, you can even get used underwear out of a vending machine. I'm like, okay, turn around, time to leave.
Oops, I'm in the wrong place.
I was like, dude, what kind of parallel freaking universe did I walk into? Nope, I'm out.
Oh, who was it? Oh, it might have been Anthony Bourdain or some in Japan. He went to one of those ramen places, and he orders a big bowl of ramen. And he says, now when you eat it, you actually have to slurp it, make the slurping sound. If you don't, it's considered rude.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be my place all the time.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's funny because I've been trying to teach myself how to make ramen.
Yeah.
I've been watching videos the whole. I think I got most of it down and whatnot. So I'll watch a couple more to make sure I have my nice skills the way they're supposed to be, and that's what I'm going to try to make homemade ramen.
Oh, when you're ready to do so, give me a call. I'm going to help you out with that. I make ramen like, oh God.
Good. Good. I'll have you on the phone on the backup on the video going, if I screw this up, it's Carla's fault.
The secret is fresh ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I love ginger.
All the videos that I have watched to make ramen like that, or pho, right? Is fresh ginger, believe it or not.
Really, Scott?
Yep, don't get the jar ginger, get a fresh piece of ginger root.
Scott, how many countries have you been in? Seems like you've been abroad.
Who?
Scott. He was in Japan.
Oh.
Now he says he was in Paris.
When I lived in Canada, I lived in Montreal for 6 months when we were up there working. And I fell in love with beaver tails. And I haven't had a good beaver tail down here since. I've tried to recreate it quite a few times. Just cannot get them right.
Well, like Kendra said, when you come down to Anakeesta, they're supposed to have really good beaver tails up there.
I had the ingredients, right? Use the right oil, the whole, for whatever reason, I'm doing something wrong because they come out really heavy.
Wow.
I don't know if it's the temperature or I don't know.
You've lived my dream. You have.
He's been to Japan, France, Spain, Andorra, Switzerland, Monaco, Italy, and Canada. That's a resume in itself, Techno.
I mean, if there was no virus going on, damn, I'd be in Italy one day, visiting where
Italy's great.
I love it.
Great grandparents came from.
I really want to go and take Bonnie, but I'm going to have a problem because you can't drive there. So I want to go see Ireland.
Yes.
Bonnie doesn't fly. She's like Mr. T from the A-Team. I got to figure out how to knock her out.
I can tell you right now, in Ireland, don't eat very many of the meat. I'm just telling you now.
Yeah.
Because some of the meat over there in Ireland, you're going, what the hell am I eating?
Yep. And if you go to Scotland, stay away from haggis.
Oh, God, do not touch the haggis.
You don't like haggis? You don't like haggis?
As John Panette would say,
No.
it'd make you gaggis.
No. Nope. Nope.
That's
Nope.
funny, man.
I think he said the only good thing about it was it was served in a very strong whiskey sauce.
I pretty much became a vegetarian when I was over in a lot of the Asian territory too, because some of that shit over there, I was just like, what? No, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like rabbit. I was going to make a video vlog out of it one day because I can get wild rabbit here, and Bonnie won't let me do it.
I'm not a fan of rabbit.
No. I like octopus. I like
Yes.
calamari.
Mhm. As long as it's cooked right.
Yep. But I like it where it's cut up with rice and beans.
Or you don't like
Yeah.
octopus in an antipasti, like they serve on a Greek platter out in the open?
No, I'm good.
No, not happening.
I saw a dish when I was over in Japan. I was over in Hanamachi, and they had a dish over there that the octopus looked like it was dead, and then they poured like this oil thing on it, and it started crawling around the plate, and I'm going, no, I'm good.
That's like me and whatnot stuff. I like going to traditional Chinese restaurants where they fly the whole fish and the head is still on it.
Yeah.
No. If my fish is staring at me, I'm not going to eat it. Sorry. No.
That's funny.
No, I'm good.
Carla, Scott wants to know, when you were in Japan, was watermelon like a delicacy out there?
Let's see. The last time I was in Japan was 2002. So no, watermelon wasn't quite the delicacy it was when I was in Japan in the 90s. The first time I ever went to Japan was about 87, 88.
Matt,
I've been over there 6 times.
watermelons that look like baskets. They have all the fruit in it
Yeah.
and whatnot. Believe it or not, this boy knows how to do that.
Really?
Yep.
Actually, believe it or not, you know what's a delicacy in Taiwan? And my cousin knows this when he goes back and forth. They ask for Reese's peanut butter cups. I guess they don't make them out there. It's very scarce. So his friends
Right.
always ask for them. So he buys 6, 7, 8 cases of them. I mean, he spends quite a bit of money on this. So he goes and flies.
You take all the fun out of everything.
So he goes and flies. And usually he can't go directly. He's got to stop in China, Shanghai or something, and then lay over and then, get to Taiwan. And he says he'll open his bag, and he knows a couple of packs are missing. They steal them.
That's my brother Mike and whatnot. He says, you notice all the feral cats are gone around here. I'm like, yeah. He says, you notice and whatnot that they're having a sale at the Chinese restaurant? Like, you're an idiot. You are an idiot.
Oh, I've never had that hookah-date. Hawaiian
Now,
style
I'll tell you
spam and
where-
sushi style rolls are fine.
Hawaiian style spam and sushi style rolls are fire. Yeah, absolutely, Dave. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I don't do spam.
No?
No, I'll tell
Good,
you
because I
where
don't do
watermelon is a
avocado.
delicacy. Oh, stop it. Avocados are good.
Yes,
But-
Scott.
I went to a friend of mine's wedding. We grew up together, and then his family moved to Koolsrivier, South Africa. And we kept in touch via letters and then later email. But anyway, he got married, so I flew over for his wedding. And then we went from South Africa, and then we zigzagged across the continent and went to all of the countries in Africa except for Congo, Ethiopia, and Sudan for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But we had watermelon with us, and we went to Kenya, and they freaked the hell out and were like, can we have some watermelon? And you would have thought they had won the lottery when we broke open those watermelon.
Oh, yeah. Because they don't grow them over there.
No.
No. It was the wildest thing I'd ever seen. I was like,
Almost
it's a
couldn't buy
watermelon.
almost come buying a watermelon today. They're the big seedless watermelons. And I mean, these things are like twice the size of a bowling ball, and they were $2.99.
Dang.
A pound, $2.99.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had a place by me. It was called International Mall. It's an Asian mall, and they had food vendors in the main lobby court. I go with my cousin sometimes, and in the one corner stall, I would order Chinese donuts, where Chinese donuts is red bean paste wrapped in sticky rice, wrapped in sesame seeds. So you'd have 6 of those in like a wasabi style sauce. And then I'd get an extra large watermelon smoothie with extra black tapioca pearls.
Oh,
Dave,
talking my language.
All that for $6.
Hook and Dave is killing me. Tonight he had grilled boudin with red beans and rice. You're killing me here, Dave.
Have any of you guys had gooey duck clam?
I've seen I see how they basically grow them, how they process them and whatever, but I've never had them.
They are really, really good, but I tell you right now, every time my friends up in Washington send me some gooey duck, I laugh like a freaking idiot when I'm cleaning them. You can't help but laugh.
They look like
Yeah. And I mean that immature idiot comes out, and I'm just like,
yeah,
and I feel so nasty. I just feel so dirty.
Can't help but
like,
laugh.
No, you can't, and you feel really, really dirty that you're. It's terrible.
We have a place up here that it's an Italian. Well, it's an Italian store, but they make their own Italian sausage or whatever. They actually and whatnot, you can get conch there. So the last time I was there and whatnot, I got some conch, and I actually made conch fritters.
Oh, now this is.
I need to do a video conch diving.
Do you guys like scones?
Yes.
What, scones?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a place here. It's called the Hilton Hotel. It's here in Troy. It's up by RPI. Anyway, they make their own homemade blueberry scones. They are to die for. Die for. When we used to have the big, where Body worked at the Y, they used to have the big women's resourceful luncheon there, or they'd have the teas, which are like fundraisers and whatnot. You got there early and got scones, or you didn't get them.
My 2 favorite flavors, blueberry and orange lemon.
Scott.
I'll tell you what, you ever come here, I'll take you to breakfast there. Try one of their chocolate chip scones.
Scott, if I was to do a video with gooey duck, I couldn't get through it. I swear to God, I could not get through it. I would be laughing. Oh God, I'd be cracking up and being like, you know what? I'm feeling so dirty. No.
Okay. Here's an East European Czech thing. Has anybody on the panel or in the chat had blood sausage?
Yes.
Blah.
Yes.
I've tried it.
Actually, my first landlord when I was a kid, her last name was Kanivka. Talk about being Polish. But she's like, try some. And I'm like, okay. And I tried it and I fell in love with it ever since.
Love it.
No, I tried it.
Check goes yes and never again.
Black pudding, yes.
Okay, let's put it this way. It never made it down my throat. It was in the mouth, one bite, and no, I'm good. Done. Out. Nope.
Funny.
Actually, if you follow Cashew Paul, he made an English-style breakfast, and he used both black and white pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I would love to go to England and try their breakfast. I really would.
No. I didn't eat much over there either. No.
Well, hey, to each his own.
Yeah,
that's like me. I love grits. Okay.
Grits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So lo and behold, but I don't do the instant. I mean, that's just a cheap way of doing it.
Yeah.
And
That's not grits.
the one morning I made it grits, and Hope's like, Grandpa, what is that? I said, well, it's grits with bacon and cheese, and Hope likes anything with bacon and cheese. She took one mouthful. Wish I had a camera. It was priceless. She was like, I was dying. I'm like, go spit it out. I tell the girls, try everything once. You don't like it, spit it into a napkin. Don't be nasty at a table. You know, simple and easy.
Yeah, Dave. Cashew Paul used Heinz beans as well.
Yep.
Yeah, he had the bacon, he had the
Instant
eggs,
grits,
everything.
that's not grits.
That's not grits.
No.
No.
And when it's funny because when I came up here and I started going to some of the mom and pop restaurants up here, right, like the little diners, and I said, you got grits, and they all look at you like you got 4 heads.
Yeah, right?
I told you before, I'm a northern boy with a southern heart.
Yeah.
And what is the deal with y'all's biscuits and gravy up there in the north? What is that mess?
It's wimpy.
That's not biscuits and gravy, baby girl.
No.
At all.
I've had biscuits and gravy. Southern Iowa, Kentucky, and I'm sorry, I think Florida had some of the best. And anywhere I went in Florida, grits everywhere.
Right?
Unless you don't ask for it, they give it to you.
Yep. I mean, up here and whatnot and stuff, like we have like the instant grits like constantly here in the store.
Yeah.
So like I do grits, I have to order it online and then have them deliver it. But yeah, I just don't.
Scott, have I told you I want to meet you one day? I mean, all your knowledge and everything, it's just proving my point.
Except for the avocado thing.
Actually,
we're going to discuss this.
The three weirdest things I ever ate. 3 weirdest things I ever ate, and it was because of my cousin. Sushi, they had eel in it. Chicken feet.
Ew.
And beef tendon soup.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
It's Chinese. What can I say?
Yeah, they eat some funky stuff, man.
Well, I mean, he even got down to the point where, because he studied, Chinese medicine and acupuncture, where if it was, what was it? If it was summer, he would drink cold water. But if it was winter time, he would only drink lukewarm or warm water. And I was like, what, you're not drinking ice water? He goes, no. He says, because it messes with your energy flows.
Right.
Oh, okay. So.
Speaking of which, I need to go get a water. Oh, God, it's hot out here.
Yeah.
Hell, it's still like 85 degrees out here. Oh, feels good in here.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl, if you had a chance to meet my uncle and his son, my cousin, I think you two would have hit it off. Because I know you've mentioned on the live stream and in chat that you're a pagan and stuff.
Yes.
My uncle was a Wiccan. So I think you would have had some interesting things to talk about with Mother Earth and all that.
Yeah, I get a lot of flack for it, but,
Actually, you know what? I'll say I'm a Christian, but the one thing I noticed was when he passed away and we had a memorial service for him, it was at one of those it was at a Unitarian church where they welcome all faiths.
Right.
I felt closer to my faith at one of those churches than actually in a church, believe it or not, because they're not judgmental on anybody. They say as long as you do good things, that's what's good.
Right.
Except being satanic or whatever, or atheist. But yeah, that was quite an experience. We had a ceremony. I don't know, something you've done. We had a ceremony of burning of the wand, that sort of thing. So it's quite interesting.
Minnie Pearl and Sheldon Cooper had a baby. Oh God, Scott. Mm-mm.
I think you said that.
Uncover your mic, Matt. You're muffled.
Yeah, I think you've said that before, Scott.
Yeah, you sound like you're in a bucket.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
You sound like you're echoing.
Okay. Bring me out and bring me back in. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
You're still
You're
echoing.
still.
Okay.
Yep, you're still out there.
Back in. Put me out.
All right. Yeah, there was a smoke alarm going off. We thought it was downstairs, but Bonnie called my brother downstairs and there's nothing going off down there. But the problem with this here is because there's a house that's that way, red house. So when the smoke alarm goes off, it echoes. So it's kind of tough to figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Bonnie, I'm like, just stay up for a little bit. We'll see if it goes off again. The night we were here, her and I were getting ready to go to bed, and we thought we heard the smoke alarm downstairs. So I have a key. I went down and keyed in. Nothing. They were all sleeping. There was nothing on the stove. There was nothing. I have them in the basement. Checked the basement. Nothing. So I think it's the red house that's over there, but I think it echoes.
No.
So, yeah. Don't know.
Okay, listen here, frogs. I've had enough with your crap. I'm draining the damn pool tomorrow.
Are you? Had enough?
I've had enough. I'm draining the pool, letting it sit for a few days so they'll go somewhere else for a while. And then I'm going to put the cover on it and fill her back up.
Don't blame you. Yeah, that's the toughest part around here. I have a house that's next door that's empty, and 3 banks own it. So it's like, well, are you going to go in and secure it? Are you going to go in and check on it? And the whole, well, no, this one does it. Nope, this one does it. Nope, somebody else does it. And nobody does it.
How's that?
That's better.
Much better.
Okay. Back in business.
I'd go throw a ball in there, but they just climb on top of it and start screaming anyway.
No idea.
Damn it, they're driving me nuts.
Sure they are. Sure they are.
Yeah, Dave, that's like when I took my religion and theology classes at Benedictine University. It really showed an appreciation of the other religions because, we learned not only the Christian, but we learned similarities to Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, that sort of thing.
Michigan J Frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. How my good kind girl.
I like what Scott said. The croakening. Yes. Oh.
Croakening all over again. The Croakening, the sequel. Hey, Matt, you know what's going up tomorrow?
Ooh, your lights.
My lights.
And I normally don't discuss religion because a lot of people get all, butt hurt and start the whole, oh, you're pagan, you're a devil worshiper, blah, 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 and all this. And it's like, honey, all of your little Christmas traditions, guess what? They come from us.
All pagan holidays.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what do you do at Christmas? Oh, well, we decorate the tree and we do this. And it's like, yeah, thank you. That's ours.
Mm-hmm.
What about Easter? Oh, well, we do this and that. Oh, guess what? That's ours.
Yep. Halloween actually came from Samhain, which was a pagan ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So,
Beltane,
I have to
Mayday.
laugh of how
Yeah.
much it has
It's
been
all-
taken.
It's all because we had to fill the calendar, and we had to find the best times for shopping deals.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all a marketing
Right?
scheme. It really is.
Oh,
I
so
mean, I'm
funny.
lucky in that respect because you guys know I read and I read a lot of different stuff. And I'm grateful the fact of the stuff that I did read and compare it to different things, the whole. If everybody did that, we'd all get along.
Oh, I know, right? I'm so sick of the war on religion and the war on race. Last time I checked, we were all one race, human.
Human. It's
I
funny
don't,
because when I
don't
used
get
to
it.
fill out applications and it used to say race, you know what I would put in? Human.
What?
Human.
Yeah, right?
I said,
I
okay.
get really kind of butthurt over that.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you asking what race I am? I'm human. Why do you need all
Yeah.
these color codes? Come on.
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
boy-
It has to be added and quantified.
And
Bottom
boy, I don't know if people noticed, but on the 2020 census, you notice how detailed it was
I didn't fill it out.
on
I
all
didn't fill it out.
They had a lot of subsets.
I don't fill it out. Bonnie gets mad at me. I'm sorry. It's too easy, too much information to track people.
John had to fill out paperwork for his new doctor because when we moved down here, of course, he had to change doctors. Well, now they have a section that male, female. Okay, that's always been there. Well, now it's male, female, transgender, or other, and then it says, what do you identify as? In this I married this guy, he put toaster.
Really?
I was like, oh God.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason why I went out, Matt, and whatnot was there was a smoke alarm going off, but it's not downstairs. Bonnie called Carl, so it went off once. He went to the basement to see, and there's nothing down there or whatever. So, but the last time Bonnie and I were up late, and I was finishing off a vlog, and it was going off, and we thought it was downstairs, so I keyed in. I think it's the red house that's over there, but I think because it echoes here, it hasn't gone off since. So.
John said he wanted to tell everybody that he identifies as a box fan so he could tell everybody to blow him.
Yeah.
I was like, you would. I can't take him anywhere. I cannot take him anywhere. And don't go out to eat with him because he will get the waitress so flustered. He asks for things like diet water. And he'll tell people that, what do you want for breakfast? And he goes, I want to eat the souls of the unborn. And I just look at him and go, he wants eggs. Leave it at that.
Hey, I remember.
How do you want your steak? On a plate?
That's kind of, yeah.
I remember actually this girl I dated, we used to go out clubbing and then we go to Wendy's after. And the night we were out there, and I mean, we had designated drivers, but we were pretty. So lo and behold, and whatnot, the waitress asked the girl I was going with, she goes, how do you want your eggs? She looks at her, she goes, fertilized. I wanted to die. I wanted to die. I'm like, Linda.
Yeah, that sounds like Dawn.
I'm like,
that
nope.
sounds like something Dawn would do.
Yep. That's just like I got thrown out of Denny's for literally passing the salt. Long table. Jimmy said, pass the salt. So I grabbed a salt shaker and I threw it. I passed it. It's not my fault he missed it and it hit the freaking window. Scared the hell out of everybody.
We were talking about obscure sports, and the sports squash came up. Yeah. And we asked the waitress, we were at a restaurant in South Carolina, right outside of Myrtle Beach, and we asked the waitress, we were like, do you know what the game squash is? And she was like, no. So she goes back into the kitchen area, and we heard her because we were near the kitchen, and she yelled, "Does anybody know what squash is?" And 4 of the guys back there all went, "A vegetable." Like, oh God.
Yeah, you gotta
She's
love
like,
it.
"No, the game squash," and they were like, "What?" We had to look it up.
It's
I was
funny.
like,
It's funny what people don't know.
Oh, that sounds like that prank that Bart Simpson did to Mo when you would call him. Those
I
work
watched that
things.
movie, the Simpson movie, the other day. I love that movie. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, have you know some of the similarities between now and that movie? They said the Simpsons has predicted a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And it's come true.
Yep.
what's scary is go watch the movie V for Vendetta.
Love that
Yes.
movie.
They said you'll never
That
see it the
movie,
same way again.
right? That movie was supposed to have taken place in 2020.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
I love that movie. It's actually, I have 3 copies of it somewhere. That's the problem when I took
I
and built
love
all
that
my
movie.
DVDs were in here. I got to go do the other room. Put my bookshelves back up and put all my DVDs back on the bookshelf.
Oh, never heard of that.
Dave.
Parsley, rosemary,
Parsley.
and thyme. Got it. All right, guys. Bonnie's getting ready to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I got an early morning. But thanks you guys for stopping in.
Oh, enjoyed it as always.
Well, that's what I said. Dan's normally on, but he's been working so many hours, he's exhausted. And John wanted me to come on, and I was like, well, give me time to finish editing because I was trying to see if Dan was going to come on. No hide nor hair. I waited till about 5 after 9 because he's usually punctual. And then all of a sudden he didn't come on, and then he came in, and that's what he said. He was exhausted. So I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Bob, have you read
I was
the
going to
novel?
come on earlier. Do what, Matt?
Bob, have you read the novel V for Vendetta?
No. Nope. Only seen the movie. All right, Dan. Always
Well, I
fun.
was going to come on earlier, but you were kind of on during Yellowstone, and sorry. Oops.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I wasn't even going to go on, but like I said, I had been editing, and then John had texted me, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Let's see if Dan goes on. You know, because I don't like jumping over other people's spots. Yes, we're
Right.
talking about you again. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, Dan, you were talking about.
I think that's one of my pet peeves is the fact is like Bonnie and I, and I mean, like I said, I do surprise, live streams once in a while. The odds are I don't, but I'm on Tuesday nights at 8:30, and then I'm on Saturday nights at 8:30, and knowing this, and then other people just go live because that's just the way they do things.
Right.
Yeah, I try to stay on a schedule. So now, Bob, are you gonna have enough hours doing these? Or is that gonna take away from trivia at all, or?
No.
Okay.
No. Nope.
Yeah, but yeah.
No, I'm not. Like I still have enough hours to do trivia.
Okay. Yeah,
and
Bob.
So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if worst comes to worst, and when Bonnie was said the same thing, if I need to purchase, right, because it's only like $25 a month for unlimited. So I mean, if I have to do that, I have to do that. But I still have enough. It's funny because when I get to the end of the 20 hours and they tell me the 17th, right, and I go check it and I'm right back at the beginning of the 20 hours. Makes some sense. We're back.
Well, if I get into OBS before you, I'll see what I learn and then I'll pass on that information to you because I think we can help each other out with that.
Okay. Just stay in touch. I'm always here.
So.
I don't.
I got
like today and whatnot. I forgot that you were calling because Bonnie had said you had called.
Oh, so okay. Yeah, I want to make sure that number worked. So good.
Yeah. But yeah, I was out with daughter, and like I said, I took a little longer than I normally do filming the falls and thing because, you know, I mean, if you go back to some of my older videos there with the falls and look at the way they run and the way they are now, you're going to be like shocked,
Yeah.
massively shocked. I know I was. I was like,
Wow.
oh,
Okay.
That's crazy that that's all dried up.
well, it's funny because we haven't had a lot of rain. We actually here, and I think, well, actually, pretty much all the counties here on this side here are in a red warning for no burning because we
Right.
haven't had rain. I mean, if you look and whatnot, you will see in the video of what our grass looks like. It's just brown.
Scott.
Yeah, our grass is starting to look like that.
You are something, Scott. We just can't figure out what.
Oh Lord, I have a feeling when you and Matt get down here, it's going to be all kinds of ignorant.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, I was looking today at some of the prices in the store, the market. Holy crap, this thing's going up sky high.
By the way, D, if you can get a hold of AAA and have them send me their address, because I still haven't got it, I've got the stuff to get together and send out to you and to them. So if you can get a hold of them and have them throw their address over, let me know.
Hey, Matt, want to go frog digging?
We're gonna go frog
Oh
digging.
God,
What's that?
Yeah.
no,
Scott says we can take Matt frog digging.
no.
So, am I gonna play music for some frogs?
As bad annoying as they are, we're not smashing my little froggies. Leave my froggies alone.
Hey, Matt, we can play baseball. You throw, duck. I'll hit it with a aluminum bat.
We only do that with the spiders.
Now we'll do it with the frogs. Batter up.
No. Leave my little froggies alone.
It's funny because, I mean, the only thing I hear here now, and we don't even hear crickets at night anymore. And it's the same way here with the last 3 years. I've had no grasshoppers. None. Back when I was a kid, they were all over the place during the summer. Now, I don't even see lightning bugs anymore.
Oh, we got them.
Not here.
Scott, no, I do not. No, I don't agree with frog gigging. It's cruel. I don't like it.
We don't hit them, we shoot them.
Nope.
Batter
I
up.
won't. Nope.
Well, he's been busy, Ken.
Okay, he forgot it was Sunday. That's why he came on late. Okay, Kenneth.
I eat frog legs.
Love
Nope.
frog. You don't
Actually,
eat frog legs?
Nope.
See,
Nope.
my question is this. When they take the frog legs, do they give them crutches?
Oh Lord.
actually, a buddy of ours in Southern Iowa, when he had a bullfrog problem, he says, "Oh, little vermin gun would take care of those, along with the muskrats."
It's funny because we went camping in the Poconos at this lake, and I can't remember the lake. I was so young. But I remember and whatnot, that's all you heard all night long was the frogs.
Yeah.
You're asleep. See, I can't sleep in silence, and I know that's crazy. I have to have some kind of white noise.
Actually,
white noise.
Actually, I have to have that now. When I go to bed, I have to have my radio on soft, usually with the sports station on.
Mine is, I have a weather type thing there, plays different weather. Mine is just the rain. Bonnie says it sounds like a scratching record. But if I don't have that on, or if I fall asleep and it's not on, I end up waking up like 2 hours later.
Scott, you talk about that. You want to have some fun. Put a little bit of cooking oil in the bottom of your skillet and get it good and warm. It's got to be cracking hot. You put a little water in there. If it pops, it's ready. Throw some chicken hearts in the pan, and then wait for the show. They start flying across the kitchen. My dogs love it. I'll sit there and I'll throw them in the pan, and I'll step back, and they'll chase them across the kitchen and catch
Do you
them.
remember WABC out of New York?
No, I don't know any New York stations.
Anyway, and whatnot, that's like me. The lady that was like my second mom, she had one of those old transistor radios. And when I used to stay there at the house and whatnot, stuff like that, and I would sleep on the couch, that's what she used to listen to, was the old replays on the little transistor radio of WABC, Soupy Sales.
Hmm.
So that's a me. I go take my pills, Bonnie goes to bed. I lay in bed, I take and put my headphones on my phone, I watch the nightly news, I watch a couple other things, and then I go to bed. I go to sleep. Really, D?
I
would
can't
go sleep
have
on the
quiet.
couch.
I usually watch
Yeah,
a few
I can't
episodes.
do quiet.
I usually
No,
watch a few episodes of anime before I go to bed.
Art Bell. Yeah, that's like me, techno. That's why I really have to watch when I have my headphones on with the phone, because then I start going to different other news programs, and all of a sudden I look up at the clock and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
CBS, NCS station here night. Yeah, Dan. So yeah, that's like me. You want to hear something really weird? I cannot cook without a radio. And it doesn't have to be music. It could be just talk radio or whatever. I cannot cook. I screw everything up if it's too quiet.
Do you edit videos to a radio?
Huh?
When you edit videos, do you have music or a radio going then?
No. And I
Interesting.
know that sounds weird, but like here's where, like tonight, I either edit in the kitchen table when Bonnie's watching her shows, or I'm edit here and the fans in the window. I can't edit where it's quiet. I never could.
Don't judge me, but I go to sleep with the Hallmark Channel, usually the Waltons or Little House on the Prairie.
Well, Scott, my mom does. We got one of those radio CD players that attached to the bottom of a cabinet, and it's flat. One of those things.
Yeah, I can't do that, Scott. It's weird and whatnot and stuff. I cannot cook without having a radio on, be it talk radio, music, whatever. I do really well cooking when I'm like Chopin, Mozart, Bach, stuff like that. Always been the way I've cooked.
Yeah, I saw that, Susan. I'm glad. Now you can start watching some Yellowstone. Rip. That's all I'm going to say. Oh.
Just remember, Susan, if you watch the news, get the first. That's the only true news out there.
Amen.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast. Is that ghost show?
Scott, where I learned that from is when my mother was back in the day, and she used to listen to country and western.
Oh.
How long ago that was. And it's been ever since. Even when I was a kid, I actually wish I still had it. I had an old R2D2 AM FM radio with the one little earplug piece. And I actually even used to listen to that when I was a kid for WNBC in New York when I went to bed.
Karen, not on Netflix, but on MeTV when it's on.
No. MeTV here, and I haven't hooked up my TV in my room again. Right? But I used to watch that. I used to watch that and Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah. Bob, do you get decades?
No.
Oh, okay. If you could ever get the channel Decades, they will play the Ed Sullivan Show,
Oh, okay.
Laugh-In, and I think sometimes the Carol Burnett Show.
Yeah, that's on MeTV. Once in a while, I see the old Carol Burnett show.
Really? Oh, I know why they're removing Andy Griffith. I know why.
Oh, yeah, you definitely know why. We all know why.
No. Yeah.
Hey,
Let's not
sorry,
get into
Carl,
that.
but when they're starting to mess now with the national anthem,
Oh, hey, Carla. I was going to tell
Yeah.
you last night and whatnot. I went on. I got off with you guys and I took Buddy out and I went in the kitchen, turned the computer on. Lo and behold, and whatnot stuff, they demonetized the whole live stream. So I dumped it.
Wow.
Which one?
The one from last night when we were talking about the virus and the mask and everything like that.
Of
So I
course
was
they
like,
would.
no, you know what? I'll kill it. I ain't worried about it.
Of course they would.
And you never mentioned the name.
Nope.
Hmm.
No. So
Oh, that sounds like censorship to me.
Yep.
Whatever happened to our First Amendments?
yeah, right. Where are you
Yeah.
living? Where are you living?
Yeah.
Think about this logically.
It only works for Democrats, just saying.
Here's one you can wrap your head around. Can't go to Canada, can't go to Mexico. So if you wanted to get out of the United States, you can't.
Well, and the EU doesn't want you right now.
Nope. That's a Bonnie one night. She's like, what? I said, think about it. I said, you can't go over the Canadian border, that's closed. You can't go over the Mexican border, that's closed. Why would that be?
Yeah.
Real easy.
Well,
Couldn't you
Lily,
essentially, couldn't you go to one of the island countries, like Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, that sort
Yeah,
of thing?
you got a fight there.
One of our territories?
Scott, no, my friend does.
Hey, Carla, I'll send you a tape
Yeah.
recorder. Just record those frogs and I'll put it on the loop, put it next to my bed. I'll be able to sleep.
Oh, Susan.
Just put it on a loop. It's okay. That works.
I'll send you a memory card of nothing but froggies.
Works for me. Put it in the reader, hook it to my Bluetooth.
Well, Scott, let me know when you're down here and I'll make it happen. Try to anyway.
I would love to go in the Everglades.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's so fun.
That could be a side business, making background.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you sell
Mm.
Sell my froggies.
It's funny because it just
Make
even
you little
here,
fornicating bastards worth something.
all of us on the channel, all of us in the chat, every single one of us has to have some kind of background noise to sleep.
I can't stand it when it's peaceful, quiet.
Where my parents lived,
Kid going, and that's scary.
right next to it is 787. So where my room was, which was in the back part of the house, and I leave the window open during the summer, I could not sleep unless that traffic was going up and down that highway. Even the trucks were from GE or like the store trucks and the whole. That's cool, Dave.
Now, see that I don't like traffic noises. Traffic noises bug me. But like nature sounds, I'm good with. If it's very, very quiet, like I said, the thoughts in my head start going, and that gets scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
because my house burned down when I was a kid, so we moved to Port Schuyler, which is southern Waterville. So there and whatnot, because of the highway, I grew so accustomed to the noise of trucks, slept right through, wouldn't even hear them. But if, it would put me to sleep. That's what I did.
I'm trying to figure out what Kenneth is trying to say. I would love to be able to y'all on panel in person one day.
I'm
Oh,
thinking,
like
I'm
be
thinking,
in person with somebody?
yeah, I think he wants us all meeting him in person, and then he goes live, and we're all live with him on person.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave, I have one here, an old Thunder and Rain CD from the late 80s somewhere, too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I
Yeah,
got.
I've got a couple of those.
I got to get all my boxes of CDs out, start putting the CDs back into the CD cases.
Yeah.
God, CDs, man, obsolete.
Now I still listen to, because they're like I like Little Feat, Under the Radar album. And if you go online, even in, what the hell is the free radio thing? Not the full album. Like 2 songs missing out of it.
Yeah, when I first started listening to music going to bed, it was all that world music or that new age stuff.
Yep.
And I had a CD that was pan flutes, and one song it was mellow pan flutes, and then they made the thunder and the rain noise with rain sticks and big kettle drums. I have that on iTunes. If I copy and paste them, maybe I'll send them to you, Bob.
That'll work. It's funny because, like I said, I just happened to look, and I just said with everybody, and I think we're all the same in that sense and whatnot, of not being able to sleep with silence. I cannot. That's when Bonnie got her new CPAP machine, because she has sleep apnea. For the 4 nights that we first got it, I had to get up and check it. It's so silent because the other one sounded like a blowtorch. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
Do you have that cleaner for it? That box that you just put the mask and stuff and it self cleans it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and then here's the F up with that, right? So she had a copay on it each month, right? Her copay is supposed to be 50%. They were taking 80. So she finally, the lady there at her insurance company, she goes, wait a minute, Bond. She goes, you're on a 50% copay. So now they have to take all those copays that they took and now forwarded on the credit to. So we're good for about 6 months.
Yeah, the cleaner is $300. Wow. Yeah, that beats washing it every day.
Yeah.
Actually, the person who I saw advertising for that, and I didn't know he had sleep apnea, was William Shatner.
Hey, Carla.
Yeah, I've had it for a long time. What?
Do you have room, or do you have too many trees for a telescope?
No, I have a lot of open sky.
Okay. Because I have a brand new telescope here I'll never use. So I'll send it.
Wow.
There's an attachment you can use for your phone, and you can actually take pictures of it, the sky and it'll come out on your phone.
Holy crap, I've been looking for one of those.
Yep. And you want to guess where we found it?
Where?
Somebody threw it in the garbage.
No.
They cleaned out a house that they were building here, and my brother Carl and I was during the winter, and him and I were walking, and he's like, stops. I said, what's the matter? He goes, hang on a minute. And he goes back, so he took his pop knife out, cut the straps on it, brand new, still in its pack, never used.
Holy crap.
Oh, that's a find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That steamer trunk, that I told you I have all the pictures in, I'll vlog it. That was thrown out.
Yeah.
That was on the side of the road. I had Bonnie stop. I went and got it. I lifted up the tailgate and whatnot of the Jeep, put it in the back, and we brought it here.
Yeah.
Wow.
I sold
Well,
one.
you don't want it. Thank you. Yeah, I love telescopes.
Yeah, because I mean, it's sitting in the closet, and I told you I'm afraid of that closet. I'm afraid of going in and not coming back out. I'll wait till Matt gets here and whatnot. He can tie a rope around my waist. If he sees this bright light, start pulling on that damn rope, Matt.
Oh, how funny.
So if you go in that closet, Bob, do you go to Narnia?
I don't know where I go. That's what I'm afraid of. It's funny because I mean, we moved here with 5 households worth of stuff, and I mean, you're talking plates and musical equipment and all sorts of stuff that we had to. So it was in these 2 rooms. And then when Felicia moved in, right, with the girls, we had to literally find space for it. So they went closet, 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 closet.
Hey,
I'm like, oh, God. Yeah, the closet of doom.
hey Bob, once you inventory your musical stuff, let me know what you got.
Will do. I'll take pictures of it. I'll send it to you on Facebook. I
Sweet.
can do that. But yeah,
Now, I
there's
have Bonnie on my Facebook. Are you on a Facebook account too?
no. I use hers.
Oh, well, okay.
No, the only one I have Facebook that I have is Misfits and Dreamers page. The Misfits and
Okay.
Dreamers group. That's the only one I have. I
It's
really
hot out
don't.
here, babe.
It's just even. I mean, like I said, it's just there's so much things that I have to do during the day and whatnot. It's kind of tough for me to. That's why I told Bonnie last night. I said I'm going out with Felicia. I'm going to market and I'm going to film, and that's exactly what I did today.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Wait till you see this video, Carla. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put. I have pieces from the river and the falls. So I'm going to do a before and after. So I'm going to put the before where the falls are running and they're going down the river. And then you will see what it looks like when it's dry and there is no river.
That's crazy. I can't wait to see it.
I'm sure it is, Dave. Dave, if you need anything, we're always here 24/7. 24/7. We're here. Never alone, Dave. Always here. But yeah, that's the only thing here with that, Carla, with the telescope is the fact because I live in the city and it comes all the lights. It would have been useless for us other than looking at the moon. But I mean, otherwise, I can't see just like chucking it out or. So I'm like, that's why I asked. I mean, if you want it, I'll be more than glad to ship it. It's easy enough.
Oh, I'd love to, and I'll pay for shipping. I will happily pay for shipping for it.
Because it's got the attachment for your phone, so you'll get some really good views.
And that'd be something I could take out to the beach too and get pictures of.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
That'll enhance your channel.
Here's something that's actually, and I think I told you this, Matt. They have kitchen-sized slicers, right? And the new ones, they look like saw blades. They're crap. So Bonnie and I went to a flea market. So basically, you made a pile and you made a donation. Brand new, 1950s, maybe late 50s, early 60s slicer, like the one you would see in a deli, but a smaller version. In the box, never used.
Wow.
A whole pile that Bonnie and I put in that truck, packed around the girls because the girls were with us. $20.
Yeah. My dad had one of
All
those.
that stuff.
Yeah.
I found a book tonight that I was looking at. It's a reprint of a 1912 book. And the gold that's on it, the gold leaf, is gold leaf. It's real gold leaf on the book.
Yeah.
Picked it up at the yard sale for like a dime. That's why I said people have no idea what
Oh, I know.
you know.
I want to find some of the books that have the paintings on the edge, you know, where you look at the book normally and it's like normal gold edged, and then you bend the pages down a little bit and it makes a painting.
Yeah.
I want to find some of those.
I'm here, Carla, but I can go through the book box. I can't even talk.
Yeah.
My dad's got a bunch of those books with
Good
the
night,
gold.
Susan.
Oh, Susan's leaving. Good night.
Actually, Bob, a cool channel for you to check out is called E-Waste Mike. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He recycles everything. I think that's his business. He does it from his home. So he shows us, he's going through computer processors. He's showing us what all the parts are, where the gold is at, taking it off.
Wow.
My nephew,
get into that.
That's my nephew used to go with his brother, and that's what they would do. They go through the alleys and go find all the old computer consoles and everything else. When everybody went to laptops and phones or whatever, that's what they used to do. They knew how to take them apart, get all the gold out of it, the whole. They were good at what they did.
Isn't that what Team Taco does? Isn't that his business? Dumpster?
I think so.
Or something?
I think so.
There's a lady that Bonnie watches. She does dumpster diving, right? And the money that she makes, they stuff that the stores cases of Christmas stuff and Halloween stuff, the whole, and
yeah, not
Oh,
Team
Scott,
Taco.
I love carousel horses.
What's the channel, Karen? Taco Stacks? I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm so jealous. I love the carousel horses.
I watched one of the videos with her one night when I was cooking, and I was like, could not believe the stuff that they throw out. Dollar stores, Walmart, they all do it. You know,
it's crazy.
It's crazy what they waste. I actually have a carousel music box that's in this over here, over in my cabinet.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm surprised what people throw out. And it's funny because if you ever came up here, not right now, but before the virus, and the stuff that was left on the side of the roads or out in front of the sororities or the fraternity houses, you would freak out. Stereos, all sorts of stuff. I mean, these people buy stuff and they don't take it with them. Yeah. And they just leave it out. They come in, they clean it out. They leave it out by the curb. You know, there's a guy here called, I'm going to say Dumpster Dan, but don't quote me on that. That's how they started their business and how they ended up with a big store of stuff. That's what they do. They do house clean out. You'd be surprised the stuff that people leave behind.
Oh, yeah.
I went to an estate auction once.
Yeah, not you either,
Tennessee.
The only one that they canceled it this year was the one up by Guptill's, and it was a big flea market. And Bonnie and I did it once, and I'll never do it again. You have to be there. You have a 10 by 10 space, and if you don't, we're in the right space. I mean, we've made just enough to break even to pay for everything.
I went to an estate sale up in Kingsport one year, and they had all kinds of really neat stuff, and I got an egg. Didn't really pay much attention to it, but I got an egg for 75 cents. And I got to thinking, and I was like, this looks vaguely familiar. So I took it down to an antique shop, and they looked at it. I had just bought an original Fabergé egg.
Yep. I have one better for you.
That's what I was thinking.
I had a friend, my
And I
friend,
was like,
and his
wow.
daughter used to clean out houses and clean out like barns. So the one day when I lived in Troy, he pulls up, he says, "You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "What?" He says, "I just found a Stradivarius." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So I took it in the house, really didn't know much about it, took a picture of it, right? Brought it back to him. I said, "We'll get back to you." So a lot of people are like, well, you got to look for this, look for that, too much work. Well, there's a violin music place here in Troy. So he brings it to the guy. You ready for this one, folks? He's retired. It was an original Stradivarius.
Oh, Lord.
Unbelievable. Just sitting there in a lack of a better word, garage with like the upper deck with the old barn doors on the top. That's where he found
Yeah.
it. I'm like,
Jeez.
he actually sold it and whatnot and retired. He was disabled, so he couldn't do a lot, took the money and retired with it.
Yeah.
Bought a house, took care of his kids. Once in a lifetime find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the last time I was at an antique shop, the one by me. On some of the channels, the videos I've done, if you see me playing my silver alto, it is a
Wow.
1925 Busher low tone. And the story behind it was, and I got it for $300. The story behind it was owned by a woman who was a professional classical saxophonist. And I guess she played it in the 70s and 80s with the Chicago Sinfonietta.
You know what I used to collect? You remember the old penny banks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had like 5 of them, and I went with this girl. Obviously, it didn't turn out really well. I ended up leaving them behind. Right, went back to mom and dad's, went back to the house, and her brother had stole them out of the locked room and sold them.
Oh.
Killed me. That killed me. I used to collect dragons, all the
That's
crystal
awesome, Dave.
and whatnot. I don't do that. And now all I collect is music, albums, vintage. Unbelievable. All right, gang. I'm calling it here. I got to get some sleep.
Yeah, me too.
But I thank you all for coming in.
Anytime.
One of these days,
Always.
once I get everything put together here, I'll start taking photos and videos of all the antiques here.
Yeah.
You guys would be amazed at what I have in this house.
Oh,
Nice.
It has a dresser, dressing table, dresser still with the marble top in it, with all the big mirror on top and all the filigree and everything on it. All the original parts, all the original screws, they're all flatheads. They're not.
yeah.
That's when you can tell you got something, when something's made with dovetail and have the flat screws.
Yeah.
They're worth money. Good night,
Wow.
Dan.
Night, Dan.
You're welcome, Techno.
Good night,
Yeah,
Dan.
Yeah, Bob, my mom laughed when you made that bread pudding and
Yeah.
you put it together. She points out, she says, "Oh, we have that measuring cup, the two-sided one."
You'd be surprised if how many what's her name stops in from time to time. White Witch.
Yeah.
The 3 bowls that I have there that I use, she has them too, along with a whole crap load of other people. It's like funny as hell.
Yeah, that brown bowl that you've got, the tan bowl.
Yeah.
I've got that same bowl.
Yep. White Witch said the same thing. She has all 3 of them like I do. It's pretty funny if you think about
Oh,
it.
I've got them all
What's
too.
the odds?
the bowl with the 2 handles that's brown on the outside, it's got the pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those too.
Yeah, I've got all 3 of them.
My case, Your Honor.
Bob, do you have the original Corningware with the blue flowers on it?
Yep.
I do.
Yep. I also have some of the original baconware with it.
Oh, we
Yep.
are geeks.
I've got
We
a
are
lot of the
geeks.
original corn.
Remember Carla with the checkerboard cake? used to make back in the 60s. It was 3 pans with
Yep.
the dessert. And
Yep.
when that remind me, I will take the thing because I already made a checkerboard cake once. I'll do it again. I have the original pans, right?
Ooh.
But the box is there, but the ends are gone. And I picked that up at a garage sale for like 10 cents.
Nice.
I was signed 1969, led ditto with all the Grateful Dead members from 1990 at the nose. Oh my God, Dave.
Wow.
Good night, Kenneth. Love you much.
Good night, Kenneth.
Yeah, you'd be really surprised at some of the stuff that's here. I found an old book here, circa about 1930s, and it's a catechism book from the
Oh,
church.
wow.
And part of it is still in Latin. That's old.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking of reopening my eBay store. Told Bonnie that, because we have a lot of stuff that we're never going to use and we need to get rid of.
I'm on the hunt for a first edition Edgar Allan Poe.
I can look for that for you.
That'd be awesome. I had one, but it got destroyed when a water line broke at my mom's house.
Oh God, that would have crushed me.
Oh, I was dying.
Have an original first edition of Huck Finn.
Oh wow.
Yep, and that's actually in a safe deposit box, sealed.
I don't blame you.
I've learned a lot of the stuff there that's worth money. Her and I put in either the safe or put in the safe deposit box.
Yeah.
After using some of that stuff, I was like, "Yep, I learned."
I definitely want a first edition Edgar Allan Poe.
For whom the bell tolls for thee.
Oh, Bob, I forgot to tell you, and I told Cashew Paul this today. Did you hear that Freddie Cole passed away?
Who?
Freddie Cole.
No.
Do you know who he was?
No.
Freddie Cole was the elder brother of Nat King Cole.
Okay.
He was 88.
Wow.
Yeah. He came to a college about 10 years ago. I didn't get to see him because I was sick, but I got a signed CD of his.
Nice.
I have an original 45 from REO Speedwagon. It's mono on one side, stereo on the other. It says for radio airplay only, not for resale. And I picked it up at a garage sale for $2.
Nice.
For my collection. And I've had so many people offer me money for that. Here's one.
I bet.
Never mind. You know what? I'll video it and whatnot. It's even better yet. And whatnot. I have actually the original theme song to some old show in 1950s on a 45, but I can't remember what it was. But I'll vlog all of that. That's what Bonnie said. That she goes. That's the other thing. She goes. You start vlogging some of the new albums that I bought and the new 45s I have.
Well, we played in band. We played the theme to the Johnny Carson show, the Late Late Show.
I miss Johnny Carson. You have no idea.
Yeah, and I know so many.
I did.
Yeah, and I know so many people that have met Doc Severinsen personally. That was one cool guy.
I still watch on YouTube bits and pieces of the old Johnny Carson show. That shit's funny as hell.
Him with Robin Williams or Jonathan Winters, classic stuff.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan
Winters comes out in that army suit.
Yep, Jonathan Winters on Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's the other night I couldn't get to sleep because my knee was bothering me, so I had to take an extra med. And I sat there watching almost 45 minutes of Coyote Roadrunner.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of the new Looney Tunes on HBO. I don't like it. I don't
No,
like it at all.
nothing like the old Looney Tunes.
Okay, I'm getting off.
All right. I will,
Me
if I
too.
get a chance tomorrow, Matt, I won't guarantee it. Depends on my day and how busy I get. But if I get some time, I'll give you a call.
Oh, no problem. If not, I'll talk to you Tuesday.
If it comes up, it'll probably come up my cell phone. So it'll be a 518 area code. Just look for it.
Yeah, I got it saved now.
No, my cell phone, that's the house phone.
Oh, okay.
You know what's sad about it? Now you're going to laugh at me, but it's okay. I have this cell phone here.
Yeah.
Ask me what the number is, because I have no idea. So when you ring through and you pick it up, read me the numbers back so I can write it down.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because, yeah, Chris was on, they were talking about Ridge Runner. And actually, if you go back to Danielle's channel, Trolls, right? She actually wrote a story about, because when Chris was alive, God rest his soul, we were all going to show up at his house in Kentucky and have this big party. So I was going to fly the plane, and Rhonda and Karen, somebody else, were going to be flying in the booby copter, and Bonnie doesn't fly, so they were going to put espresso in the van so she could go get Danielle, and it's funny as hell. Yep. And it's funny because you don't realize how many people that you actually know or have become attached to on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and it's really kind of funny to become. Like I said, I was kidding the guy today, John, at the market, and I said because he asked me about my YouTube channel live stream. I said I can actually say that I socially distance. I said my friend Matt lives in Chicago. I said Carla lives in Florida. I said Crystal lives in Michigan. I said Kenneth lives in Tennessee. So how much more social distance can we really get?
Yeah, right?
If we were in those countries, that'd be the ultimate form of social distancing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Extended family from YouTube. That's all it is.
Yep. I meet people from the UK all the time.
Yep. And it's funny because the one guy there that stops in or comments on my videos once in a while is actually from Ireland.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that I know Bonnie talked to his sister.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of followers from the Philippines too.
Yep, here too. You know, so. And then I actually picked up another subscriber today. There was a lady with her husband at the falls. They're from England, but he was here visiting his brother. And he goes, "Oh, what's your channel name?" So I told him the channel name. They actually subscribed.
Nice. Good.
So we're getting there, just slowly, but maybe that's a good thing. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. Have a safe day. I will see you Tuesday night.
Sounds good. Have a good night.
Love you guys.